Okay, now we need to start thinking about clearing this pool. Just get this final day underway. You look more refreshed now, McKenna, with that coffee. Yeah, well done, well done. Right, if you can help us clear this pool, we can get this started. In the next 10-15 minutes, we'll be underway. Hello and good morning to everyone here at the Manchester Aquatics Centre, here on the gallery and also on the live stream at www.swimnorthwest.org or on the YouTube. Remember, if you want to keep in touch with us during the event today, you can tweet us at swimnorthwest using the hashtag NWRChamp16. Got a few comments already today. We'll try and read some of them out later. Got a packed day today. It's the final day, final sessions today of the 2016 ASA Northwest Regional Summer Championships, as we said here at the Manchester Aquatics Centre on Oxford Road. Packed day today, packed day today. But for today, this morning, we have the girls 200 metres free, starting us off this morning, and the boys 200 IM then to follow. The girls 100 metres breast and the boys 50 metres breast. The girls will be doing 50 metres fly thereafter, and the final session of the morning is the boys 400 metres individual medley. We'll then move on to our finals thereafter. But that's your programme for this morning, and hopefully that will take us up to lunchtime. It usually does. The pool's cleared. Swimmers are all being warmed up. Remember, for swimmers, we have got the diving pits for continuous warm up and warm down. Just don't dive into the diving pit. Just use it as a warm up and just slide yourself in nicely. Remember, swimmers, coaches, team managers, particularly those on the far side, please refrain from getting undressed on that far side. Please use the changing village. We don't want any of you caught. We don't want anything a bit cheeky on show today, do we? Please, not unlike yesterday. Ross is here with the doing the DJing for us. So if you do have any requests today, birthdays, anniversaries, or just anyone you want to mention, or any particular music, we've had a bit of a variety this morning. Then please come up. See us at Ross and we'll make sure we try and get that done, if not this morning, for lunchtime today. Fred Finesse is still here today, giving his little talk on developing age group swimmers. That should be concluding shortly, hopefully just in time for the first race. So just about 10 minutes away now, so I'll hand you back over to Ross. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Manchester Aquatics Centre. This is day 5, yeah. It's going to be a long, and we're on to now session 9 of the Summer Regional Championships 2016. The championships can only take place with the freely given time and efforts of our volunteers. The organisers would like to thank them for their hard work before, during and after the swimming, ensuring that all events are run trouble-free as possible. That's fingers crossed, no more fire alarms. Thanks is also given to the management and staff of the Aquatics Centre for their cooperation and support. The Big Mac here is a non-smoking venue, which includes the use of electronic cigarettes. To protect the environment, we ask that all rubbish is placed in the litter bins provided, whether on poolside or in the spectators' gallery. For your safety and comfort, you're advised not to leave any property unattended, as the centre staff will remove anything left unattended. So, the events this morning are events 501, the girls 14 and under 200 metres free. 502 is the boys 14 and under 200 metre IM. 503 is the girls 14 and under 100 metres breaststroke. And 504 the boys 14 and under 50 metre breaststroke. Event 505 will be the girls 50 metres butterfly, and finishing off the formal event 506 will be the 400 metres individual and mentally for the boys 14 years and under, with the finals to follow thereafter. Ladies and gentlemen, in the interest of fair play, we ask that you switch off or set to silent all mobile phones or pagers. If one should activate and sound at the start of a race, it may jeopardise a competitor's position. We also ask for silence and no flash photography once the swimmers have been called to the blocks. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome onto the poolside your team of technical officials. And there they all are, nice and white, ready to start. So your referees for this morning are Scott Milne, Elaine Kidd, and your starter is Judith Dutton. Officials, can you please take your seats? Ladies and gentlemen, the competition will commence just in a few moments, if you just bear with us, and we'll get that first heat of the girls 14 and under 200 metres freestyle underway very, very shortly. So we should have the swimmers here ready for our first event, event 501, the girls 14 years and under, 200 metres freestyle. There are 9 heats, and this will be heat number 1. So we are off and underway at the 2016 ASA Northwest Regional Summer Championships being held here at the Manchester Aquatics Centre here on this lovely, bright, warm bank holiday weekend. And in the 200 metres freestyle, we have turning first for the City of Liverpool. We have in lane 4, Lois Keys. But out in lane number 1 from Southport is Olivia Logan. Blay Richardson is from the Isle of Man, is in 2. And Wigan Best Piper Stevens is in 3. Lois Keys, as we've mentioned, is in that central lane 4 with Holly Maxwell of Blackpool Aquatics 5. Ella Price of Oldham Aquatics is in 6, and Shannon Parker from Ulverston is in lane number 7. And on this near side, swimming quite well here for Warrington Warriors is Lydia Keeley in 8. But Lois Keys turning on the halfway point in a time of 1:08.86 for the first 100. Couple of seconds behind, though, is Wigan Best Piper Stevens in lane 3 with Holly Maxwell close behind in lane number 5. But it's Lois Keys at the moment absolutely dominating this first heat. All 12-year-old swimmers in this heat, apart from Lydia in lane number 8, who is just 11. Still looking strong there in lane 4, Lois Keys, City Liverpool. Opening up a commanding lead in this first heat of the 200 metres freestyle. 5 metres to go. 2:28 was her PB. 2:21.95 she touches. Piper Stevens second with a joint third place, Holly Maxwell and 11-year-old Lydia Keeley from Warrington Warriors in lane 8. Great swim there, great start. Let's move on to heat number 2. The scores are there on the board, and we'll move on to heat number 2, please, Judith. Last to break there again from Liverpool is Emily Brown in lane number 6. But just sort of all 8 swimmers there, nothing much between them as they come up 35 metres gone in the second heat of this 200 metres freestyle. So in lane 1 we have Preston's Olivia Hanson, from Winsford, Isabel Kay in 2. Kirsten Dronsfield, representing City of Manchester, is in lane number 3. Amber May from Stockport is in 4. Charlotte Howman of Winsford in 5. City of Liverpool's Emily Brown 6, with Southport's Charlotte Hughes swimming in lane number 7. Second City of Liverpool swimmer, Jessica Smith, is swimming in this near side, lane number 8. But it's lane 5, Charlotte Howman from Winsford, powering ahead here too. Opening up a 3-metre gap already. Doing the first 100 in 1:05.92. That's some 5 seconds faster than Lois in that previous heat. The rest of the field pretty much in a line. Charlotte Howman, Emily Brown of Liverpool just holding on to second place, but it's lanes 1, 2, 3 and 4 all battling out for that third position at the moment, but it's all about the times currently. Charlotte's got about 45 seconds to break a PB on this last 50. She's got 25 metres to go. She's got about a 5-metre lead on the rest of the field. All tidying up, though, for the minor places in this heat, but it's all about the time. Amber Bay here, from Stockport Metro, looks in lane number 5, looks like she's going to touch first in a phenomenal PB here. 2:25.96 she entered, 2:18.21 she touches. Isabel Kay from Winsford comes in second, with Kirsten Dronsfield of Manchester in third. We'll just wait for those official results to be produced on the board. There's your board, there are your results. We should be moving on to heat number 3. Some fast times being set, some personal bests being broken this morning already. This being the final day of the 2016 Northwest Regional Summer Championships at the Manchester Aquatics Centre. This is heat number 3, and in there we have from Southport in lane 1, Bethany Hughes, Grace Long representing Liverpool in 2, Warrington Warriors, Caris Davis in 3, Charlotte Riley of Salford in 4, with Wirral Metro's Freya Ainsworth in 5. Wigan Best Catherine Baker is in 6, with Madeline Parkinson of Stockport in lane number 7. And the Burnley Bobcat swimmer in lane number 8 is Olivia McGinty. Tightly compact now as they're coming up to the halfway stage. Looking strong here in lane number 7 is Madeline Parkinson. She's been just holding on to her in lane 8 is Olivia McGinty, but it looks like it could be Charlotte Riley turning first, slightly just edged out by Madeline. So Charlotte, it's Madeline, Charlotte and Olivia here. Lanes 7, 4 and 8 is your 1, 2, 3. A little bit slower than the previous heat. Let's see if they can make it back up on the second 100 of this 200 metres freestyle. Still Madeline in front in lane number 7 from Stockport Metro in this heat, but it's all about the times. Madeline's looking strong now and pulling away, trying to hold on to her in lane 4. Charlotte Riley of Salford. This is your 1, 2. Looking strong. Grace Long, though, from City Liverpool. Looks as if she had a great second 100 and looks as if she might turn third ahead of Olivia McGinty from Burnley Bobcats here in lane number 8. And that's your 1, 2, 3. Madeline Parkinson, Charlotte Riley, Grace Long with Olivia McGinty coming in for Burnley Bobcats. Just waiting for those results to be processed. They are now confirmed. There is your board. Moving quickly on to heat number 4. So we're moving on to heat number 4 of event 501, the girls 14 and under 200 metres freestyle. Halfway stage there, nothing much to call between them all. Over in lane 1 from Stockport Metro, we have Lara Firmage, Beth Hartwell in 2 for Pioneer 75, 9. Pair of Salford swimmers in 3 and 4, that's Grace Booth, Olivia Heron. Cockermouth's Eve Dootson in lane 5, Jasmine Stockton of Trafford, Swim Trafford in 6. Winsford, Abby Brown in 7, and on this inside lane 4, Wigan Best is Amber Gower. So it looks like it's lane 4. That's Olivia Heron. She's had a good weekend so far. Yesterday, from the city of Salford, 107.33. Turning first. Abby Brown of Winsford in second place at the moment, with Eve Dootson in lane 5 for Cockermouth turning third. There you 1, 2, 3, got about a metre above on lane number 3. That's Grace Booth. Amber Gower there, trying to keep in contention from Wigan Best in lane number 8. Lane 1, 2, 3 having a good battle, trying to keep contention with each other. That's Lara Beth and Grace from Stockport, Pioneer and Salford. But still out in front with 50 metres to go. That's Olivia Heron from the city of Salford. She's now being challenged by Winsford. Abby Brown in lane number 7. She's coming through strong, as is Eve Dootson in lane number 5. Looks like she's found a bit of a second spurt though now, Olivia Heron. She's seen she was under pressure. It's a kick for home with just 6 metres to go. Still coming in under a personal best there for Olivia Heron. Abby Brown touching in second with Eve Dootson in third. Let's just wait for that door to be confirmed. There's the board, and we're on to heat number 5. Slow last to rise there, unfortunately, from Wigan Warriors, Hannah Smith in lane 5. But over in lane 1, we have Rachel Houston of Bebington, pair of Southport swimmers in 2 and 3. That's Jessica Law and Scarlett Aspinall. Satellites Ruby Burns is in 4 and Hannah Smith of Warrington in 5. Workington's Abby Winstanley is in 6 with Mia Sheridan of Burnley Bobcats in 7. And in lane number 8, that's Olivia Dykes from Swim Trafford. Turning first, it's Jessica Law from Southport on that first 50 in 31.41 in lane number 2. Abby Winstanley from Workington is hot on her tail, and Rachel Houston from Bebington in lane number 1 turned in third. But it's all changing now as we approach the halfway stage of this 200 metres freestyle. It's still Jessica Law turning in first place, Abby Winstanley second, but now Scarlett Aspinall, also from Southport, has turned into third. We're closely followed by Ruby Burns from Satellites in fourth place, and Hannah Smith is making up some time after that slow start for Warrington Warriors in lane number 5, showing her true form. On the homeward stretch now, and it's all closing up. She's still holding on, is Jessica Law in lane 2 for Southport, but she's now being pressed by her teammate in lane 3. That's Scarlett Aspinall. I don't know if Scarlett's got enough to catch her up, but she's being put under pressure here by lane number 6, Abby Winstanley of Workington. It's going to be Jessica Law touching first. Abby Winstanley's come through to touch second with Scarlett Aspinall third. Great times from all the swimmers. PBs from all by the looks of it as they're coming in, them first 3 definitely. Scores should be confirmed in the timing suite, and they've now producing that up onto the board. Moving on to heat number 6. So on to heat number 6 of 9, on event 501, the girls 14 and under 200 metres freestyle here at the Northwest Regional Summer Championships. Turning first is Grace Kazidor-Macanu of Bevington in a time of 31.26. Second to third is Abby Christopherson of Winsford. Hot on her tail is Charlotte Kennedy in lane 3 of Stockport Metro. We have in lane 1 from Blackpool, Jessie Robson. Jessica Miller is in lane 2. Charlotte Kennedy of Stockport's in 3 with Winsford's Abby Christopherson 4. Grace Gidman of Will Metro in 5. Abby Wyatt of Southport 6 with Grace Kedzio-Macanu of Bevington in lane number 7 and Georgia Heitner of Wirral Metro in lane number 8. But it's all changed now as Abby Christopherson has turned first in a time of 1:06.64 at the halfway stage of this 200 metres freestyle. Great has just been pushed out into second place now is Grace in lane number 7 for Bevington. And Charlotte Kennedy turned in third place in a time of 1:07.51 for her first 100. Just 25 metres to go now for Abby Christopherson, absolutely just taking a 2-metre lead on the rest of the field here as she's coming in. All these swimmers have got a time of 2:21. Clock's ticking away, but it looks like most of them are going to beat that. In she comes, 2:17.38 for Abby, 2:19 for Jess Robson in lane 1, and Abby Wyatt takes the third place, also 2:19. PBs all around for the 1, 2, 3. Let's wait for them to be confirmed. And there is your board. Heat number 7. So they're all underway in heat number 7. They're all 14, apart from Amy Tebay in lane number 2 for Southport. She has 2 colleague teammates with her, Jessica Madonna and Abby Jones in 3 and 4. Charlotte Hume from Manchester Aquatics. Loves her music, does Charlotte, in lane number 1. Isle of Man's Emma Hodgson is in 5. Preston Elizabeth Woodcock is in 6. And Anna Dutton of Leyland Barracudas 7. With Molly Gordon, also of Blackpool Aquatics, in lane number 8. But all the way from the Isle of Man, she's in a time of 30.23. That's Emma Hodgson, has turned first. So she's swimming, Emma's swimming in lane number 5, but is being put under pressure at the moment by Abby Jones of Southport in 4, who's come through on this second 50. These two like they're going to turn neck and neck. No disadvantage in costumes by the look of it, wearing the same costumes in lanes 4 and 5, but it's Abby Jones who has the advantage at the moment in lane number 4 over Emma Hodgson from the Isle of Man. Abby in lane 4 is the fastest on paper by just under a second from Emma. So it's going to form at the moment, thus the spearheading formation in the pool. Charlotte's doing well though from Manchester Aquatics over in lane number 1. But it looks very, very strong swim here from Abby Jones. 2:14.20 was a PB, 2:13.63. Looks like a personal best for Abby. Emma Hodgson in second, and like I said, phenomenal swim on that far side. Looks like a great 3-second PB from Charlotte Hume from Manchester Aquatics. Their results on the board. Heat number 8. Okay, so we're on to the penultimate heat, heat number 8 of the 200 metres freestyle, here at the Northwest Summer Regional Championships at the Manchester Aquatics in sunny Manchester this bank holiday weekend. Liverpool's Rebecca Quinn is in lane 1, Amy West of Stockport 2, Jodie Gittins of Tilsley is in 3, Charlotte Wrens of Liverpool in 4, Wirral Metro's Caitlin Bradford is in 5, with Wigan Best Mia Greenoff swimming in lane number 6, Isabel Hartley representing Aquabears is in 7, and Kate Leddy of Oldham Aquatics swimming in lane number 8. But it looks like turning first. In the middle there is Charlotte Wrens, representing the City of Liverpool. She turns, does her first 100 in 104.64, closely followed by Mia Greenoff of Wigan Best and Jodie Gittins of Tilsley. So we're just 10 metres to go here. Yeah, she's looking smooth. She looks like she's cruising, but I'm sure she's not going to touch first here for the City of Liverpool. That's Charlotte Wrens, 2:13.92. Amy West from Stockport second, and a great swim there from Jodie Gittins of Tilsley in 2:16.28. Let's wait for those results to be confirmed. So the time and suite there, just reconciling those results, ready for you. Just to remind all swimmers just to be aware, and parents on the balcony, that we are live streaming. Just be careful what you are doing, or definitely changing needs to be done in the changing village. Remember, we can tweet us at Swim Northwest, hashtag NWRChamp16. You can follow us on swimnorthwest.org on the live feed. Hopefully you are. Get some tweets in and we'll hopefully read them out during the course of the day. Just waiting for the time and suite to reconcile those results, and then we can move on to the final heat. We can get Judith starting us on heat 9 shortly. Go, that's your board ready to go. Judith, can we just finish this final heat? Heat number 9. Okay, so we've just got one 13-year-old in this heat, heat 9. Lucy Hearn from Stockport Metro in lane 1. Alicia Hogan of Bolton Metro in 2. Winsford's Alicia Blackshaw 3. City Liverpool's Holly White is in 4, and Alexandra Carr of Blackpool Aquatics is in 5. Ruby Jones of Stockport Metro is in 6, with Simone Elson of Pioneer 79 in 7. Swimming in lane 8 for Swim Trafford is Olivia Barry. But turning first after just 50 metres is City of Liverpool's Holly White in 29.41. Over a second in front of Alicia Blackshaw of Winsford in 3. And swimming in 5, Alexandra Carr of Blackpool Aquatics turned third. But absolutely steamrolling this heat here. In lane number 4 is City of Liverpool's Holly White. The rest are just playing catch-up, but there's 3 of them turning there almost simultaneously. That's Alicia Blackshaw in lane number 3, Alexandra Carr in 5, and Ruby Jones in 6. They're battling it out, trying to get back on those toes of Holly White from Liverpool. First 100 for Holly White there, 1:01.89. Great swim there from Holly. Still a battle though for these minor places, and just going for the time. So Alicia Blackshaw turning second, closely followed by Ruby Jones and Alexandra Carr. Them 3 still battling, but now with a good 5-6 metre lead. Holly White's coming in. She wants under 2:09.04. Doesn't quite beat it by the looks of it, but it's there or thereabouts. Great consolidated swim there by Holly White. Alexandra Carr comes in second with Alicia Blackshaw third, just pipped by Ruby Jones. But the times look good. The times look good indeed. They are confirmed. They're on the board. That's the end of that event. We're moving on to event 502. The boys 14 years and under, 200 metres individual medley, 9 heats. Heat 1. So we're on the 200 metres individual medley here, the first heat. Turning first on the fly element there, 34.50. That's William Martindale of Satellites. Pair of Salford swimmers turned in second and third, and they're in lanes 3 and 4, Joel King and Nathan Lockett. And the turn 4 in this heat is Benjamin Granger, all the way from the Isle of Man. Now coming back on the backstroke. Quick tweet to announce here from Alicia Hamilton. Good luck to all Fleetwood swimmers today in the regionals. You all swim great. Smiley face. Thanks, Alicia. Any more tweets, bring them in, and we'll try and read some more out later. So we've completed the backstroke, and it's William Martindale still in front from Satellites, with Joel King, Nathan Lockett and Benjamin Granger following behind, with the breaststroke to do now. 1 length each one of these disciplines in the 200 metres IM, in the long course 50 metre pool here at the Manchester Aquatics Centre off Oxford Road in sunny Manchester for a change. Can just see a glimpse of it through those windows. Might get out at lunchtime for a little bit. It's closing up now, though. William Martindale's not have his own way. Joel King and Nathan Lockett are pulling this back. Joel's looking very strong. I think he might end up pipping this at this point. William's really got to dig in deep from satellites to hold on to this heat. He's just going to do it there in lane 5. 22:49.31. He comes in first. Joel comes in second. Nathan Lockett third. Benjamin's come in. Great times. Great times by all, it looks like. Scores on the doors. There they go. Heat number 2. So while they're underway under heat number 2, the 200 metres individual medley, just some finalists to read out for the 200 metres freestyle. 11 and 12 years age group, Isabel Kay from Winsford, Lois Keys of Liverpool, Olivia Heron of Salford, Amy West of Stockport, Charlotte Howman of Winsford, Madeline Parkinson of Stockport, Beth Hartwell of Pioneer, and Kirsten Dronsfield of Manchester Aquatics. The reservists will be Emily Brown of Liverpool and Jasmine Stockton of Swim Trafford. You have 15 minutes for any withdrawals from there, please. 15 minutes from now. 13-year age group, we have from Stockport, Lucy Ahern, Abby Wyatt of Southport, Mia Greenoff of Wigan Best. Liverpool, Charlotte Wrens, Abby Christopherson from Winsford, Jessica Law, Southport, Amy T-Bay, Southport, Isabel Hartley, Aquabears. Your reservists for the 13 years age group, final, Charlotte Riley, Salford, Kate Leddy, Oldham Aquatics. Remember, 15 minutes to withdraw, please. 14-year age group from Tildesley, Jodie Gittins, Ruby Jones from Stockport Metro, Blackpool's Alexandra Carr, Liverpool's Holly White, Southport's Abby Jones, Winsford's Alicia Blackshaw, Emma Hodgson from the Isle of Man, and Charlotte Hume from the City of Manchester with that great swim. Reservists Jessica Madonna of Southport and Elizabeth Woodcock of Preston. You have just 15 minutes to make any withdrawals for that final, please. So just coming in here now. Oh, I've been reading them out and not seeing what's been going on, but it looks good there for Stockport Metro's Caden Wellesby. Caden, thank you. We had a tweet from you yesterday. You're in the pool today, I think. That looks phenomenal swim. See your time. You came in with an entry time there, Caden, of 2:50.80. 10-second PB there. Absolutely phenomenal swim there coming in from Caden. Charles Kelly comes in second with Vadim Bosch in third. There are your results on the board, so we're ready for heat number 3. So we're now on to heat 3 of event 502, the boys 14 and under 200 metres individual medley. And after the fly element, we have, oh, look in the middle there, 3 Salford swimmers in lanes 3, 4 and 5. Max Adams, Matthew Murphy and Jack Sheffield. In lanes 1, we have Carlisle's Elliot Sinclair and Leyland Barracuda's Tom Arkwright. Lane 6 is occupied by Adam Tabernacle of Preston and 7 by Carnforth's George Cookson. Aidan Ainsworth of Oldham Aquatics is swimming on this near side, lane number 8. But it looks like we've got a pair of Salford swimmers here just dominating this heat. That's Max Adams and Matthew Murphy. Going toe to toe, I think Matthew's just got a slight advantage at the moment on this breaststroke. The rest of the field is pretty much evenly spread behind in their wake at the moment. Let's see what happens now when we finish this breaststroke and turn home in the last 50 metres. Matthew's turn first from Max. There's only just about a second in it. Let's see who's the best freestyler. He seems to be coming back though, is Max. Both Salford swimmers, nothing much in it. I think Max might be the better freestyler on this one now. He's got the strength left and he's come back and bypassed him. He's now a second advantage. Great 50 metres. This is going to be, he's extending that lead with every leg kick. Max Adams, 2:40.89. Matthew Murphy coming in second, about a second and a half behind, with Adam Tabernacle of Preston in third. Let's wait for the results. They should be there. Boards on the scores are on the board, and we're ready, Judith, for heat number 4. Okay, so remember we are live streaming. If there's anyone at home who can't make it or is away on holiday, as we had people yesterday in the south of France, if you wish to have a look, check out swimnorthwest.org or on YouTube and watch the live streaming today. We've got about 84 of you there watching. Whether you're actually at home or watching it here, I'm not sure. Send us a message on Twitter at swimnorthwest, hashtag NWRChamp16 if you're liking us or not, if there's anything we're doing right or wrong. If you've got a message for any of your swimmers, any birthdays, anniversaries, we'll try and fit them in during the swimming, keep you all entertained here. We know it's a long day and we can all see that sunshine outside, but it's much better place to be here today at the 2016 ASA Northwest Regional Summer Championships here at the Manchester Aquatics. We are on heat 4 of the boys 200 metres IM. And leading this heat so far with a great backstroke element to this 200 metres IM. It looks like it's lane 3 and it's Ashley Donaldson. Turning first there comfortably 2 or 3 seconds ahead of Frankie Dockin from the City of Chester in lane 1. We have Nathan Holmes of Preston in 2. Frank Fraser in lane 4 for Southport. Bolton Metro's Jake Reynolds is in 5, and from the Isle of Man, Magnus Kelly in 6. Warrington Warrior swimmer Luke Critchlow is in 7, and Matthew Boyd, representing Burnley Bobcats, swims in lane number 8. But it's all being caught now. Ashley's been caught. Swim Trafford's Ashley Dodson in lane 3. He looks like he's been caught on this breaststroke element by Fraser Cook and Jake Reynolds in 4 and 5. It looks like Ashley may even turn third at this point. Let's just wait and see. Jake Reynolds turns first, Ashley second, with Fraser Cook in third. There's nothing much between them. It's these three for this heat. We're looking around the 2:33, 2:33.4 mark for these swimmers. Ashley's actually got a PB of 2:46, so if he can hang on where he is, he looks like he's got a great time today. 10 metres to go, nothing between these three. Jake in lane 5 just might have a fingertip if he didn't cut them nails last night. 2:40.16, 2:43.3, and then 2:40.41. Jake, Ashley, and then Fraser. There's your 1, 2, 3. As the other swimmers come in, we'll wait for that confirmation from the timing suite. The scores are on the board, and we're now ready quickly to heat number 5. Prescott's Joseph Burns got the best start there, I think, in lane number 4. Let's see if he can maintain that all the way through on this first 50 of the 200 metres IM. Harry Robinson, though, is in lane 1 for Pioneer 79. Toby Hill from Warrington Warriors in 2. Finley Jones-Wright of Fleetwood is in 3. As we've said, Joseph Burns of Prescott's in 4. Liverpool's Ellis Clelworth is in 5, with Benjamin Havers-Strong of Bobcats in 6. Joshua Cruz of Stockport in 7, and Ruben Robotham Keaton in lane number 8, representing Swim Trafford. But it is Joseph Burns who turned first in 31.84 after the fly in lane number 4. But already on the return backstroke leg, it's lane 5, that's Ellis Clelworth from Liverpool, showing his strength in this 200 metres IM. Thundering past Joseph there is Ellis. He's opened up a 2 metre gap. Great back to breast turn there, making that 2 metre gap 2.5. Benjamin Havers-Strong of Burnley Bobcats 2, putting a great turn, has now taken himself up into second place at the moment, pushing Joseph Burns of Prescott back into third after his great start. Looks like a breaststroker there with Benjamin in lane 6. He's absolutely clawing back Ellis Clelworth's lead. Don't dismiss in lane 7, Joshua Cruz of Stockport. He too is absolutely flying. This must be his favoured stroke. Breast is always the one that makes the difference. Ellis has turned. 50 metres free to go. Benjamin has turned. Joshua's turned. Joseph's turned. They've all turned now, coming back for the last splash and dash on this 200 metres individual medley. He's a great breaststroker, is Benjamin Havers-Strong, but he looks like his crawl's just as good, and he looks like he's coming through to take this heat from Ellis Clelworth. There's nothing between them, it's stroke for stroke. 2:34.45, touching first for Burnley Bobcats. That's Benjamin Havers-Strong. Phenomenal last 100 metres in the breaststroke and crawl elements. Ellis comes in second with Joshua third. Scores are in, ranked on the board, and we are now ready for heat number 6. Halfway gone, and the best start there in lane number 8 was by Harry Robinson. He means business here today on that inside lane. But we've got on the far side in lane 1, Adam Jones from Swim Trafford. Isle of Man's Jack Fairhurst in 2, Cockermouth's Declan Burney in 3, Tyler Melbourne Smith of Warrington Warriors in 4, Joel and Bennett of Stockport 5, Cockermouth's Ben Jenkinson 6, and Sean Sy of Swim Trafford in 8. After the great start, though, Harry Robinson slipped down to 7th place once he finally finished, but it was a great start from him. Lots of effort. But it's Tyler Melbourne Smith, 31.61 for his first 50. That 50 metres fly. Let's see what the rest of his, what's in the rest of his locker. Tyler's been caught now by about 3 or 4 swimmers as we come up for the turn. It's Ben Jenkinson now of Cockermouth who takes up the lead from Joel and Bennett of Stockport in lane 5. Sean Sy of Swim Trafford turns in 3rd, and Tyler has dropped down to 4th. Obviously not his best stroke, that his backstroke. Let's see if he can make it up on this crucial breaststroke element. Looking tight now for all swimmers, all 8 swimmers still there, definitely 6 of them in contention. Lanes 2 to 8 fighting it out. Struggling on the far side, lanes 1 and 2, Adam Jones and Jack Fairhurst with this electric pace here at the Aquatics Centre. He's looking strong though, Declan Burney from Cockermouth in lane 3. He's gone from 5th to 1st on the breaststroke element. Can he hold on now? Is it that on the free? Everyone else is looking stronger though, Declan. You've got to hold on. You had a phenomenal breaststroke. Can you hold on for Cockermouth in lane number 3? Tyler Melbourne Smith as well. He turned in 2nd. So again, Declan and Tyler. The lead keeps changing, but it looks like it's Tyler Melbourne Smith who has more in the locker than the rest of them. He's coming through. He's going to take the touch from Declan Burney. Tyler Melbourne Smith, Declan Burnley, Joel and Bennett. That's your 1, 2, 3 in this heat. The scores are confirmed. They're on the board there for you to see. And we're ready now, Judith, please, for heat number 7. Jay Cushion of Winsford's last to come out the water, but there's nothing much between all 8 swimmers at the halfway stage of this first 50 of the 200 metres IM. Over in lane 1 we have Lewis Hunter of Stockport Metro, Preston's Jack Howard in 2, Joel Donald of Stockport Metro is in 3 with Ben McAvoy of Salford in lane number 4. Jay Cushion turned first of Winsford in lane number 5 with Jacob Copeland of Alsager in 6. Representing Winsford in lane number 7 is Finn Armett, and Isaac Brennan of Bolton Metro is swimming in this near side, lane number 8. But now on to the backstroke. It does look like it's Jay Cushion of Winsford, loving the fly and the backstroke. He's got about a body length advantage here over lane number 7, and that's Winsford's Finn Armett. And these two are ahead of the rest of the field. Lovely back to breast turn there in lane number 5. Might watch that on YouTube later. Jay Cushion now turning halfway stage 107.69. Let's see how his breaststroke's like. It looks good, it looks strong, it looks clean and true. He's going to be under pressure very, very shortly though by lane number 4, and that's Ben McAvoy of Salford. He's powering through. It looks like Jay might just get the touch first, but that lead has been absolutely decimated by Ben McAvoy. Now just on the free. Who's got the strength to hold on? Who has the power? He looks looking strong though. Winsford's Jay Cushion is looking strong, holding off Ben McAvoy. Jack Howard from Preston In lane number 3, looks as if he's going to take the 3rd place. That could be your 1, 2, 3. They're ahead of the rest of the field, but he's looking strong in 1st place here. That's Jay Cushion of Winsford. He's going to touch, and what a 50 there in lane number 3 from Joel Donnan, taking 2nd from Ben McAvoy of Salford, who just tired towards the end. Let's wait for the timing suite to reconcile those figures and publish them on the boards. So we should be there. There's your board, there's your scores. Congratulations to Jay Cushion. We're moving on to the penultimate heat, heat number 8. Yeah, so great start there in heat number 8 of event 502. The boys 14 years and under, 200 metres individual medley from lane 4. Preston's Kaio Tanner seems to be heading off and leading this heat at the moment, but Gabriel Glynn from Bolton's in 1 with Alexandra Morley in 2 from Salford. Stockport's Benjamin Foster is in 3, and Kaio Tanner did turn first. The only one to turn under 30 seconds, 29.82. Luke Jackson of Cockermouth in lane number 5, and Thomas Silk of Liverpool in 6. He turned 2nd. Benjamin making a Pioneer 79s in lane 7, and swimming in lane 8 for the City of Salford is Luke Adams. Looking good though on that far side, Gabriel Glynn, Bolton Metro. He's got a great backstroke and has pulled himself right back into contention. Might just turn 2nd, he does. Just behind Kaio Tanner, whose lead has been absolutely pulled right back on that backstroke. Maybe not his favoured stroke. Luke Jackson of Cockermouth in lane 5, turned in 3rd, with Thomas Silk of Liverpool in lane number 6. Let's see who's strongest here on the breaststroke. This can make and break this 200-metre IM. From this angle here, Luke Jackson looks good from Cockermouth. He looks like a great breaststroker, but Kaio Tanner seems to be just holding on. He's being put under pressure in lane 3 by Benjamin Forster, who's steamrolling through here. What a fantastic 50 breast from Benjamin Foster, who now takes up the lead and turns to come home. From Kaio Tanner, Luke Jackson. Luke Adams has turned there in lane number 8 in 4th place, with Thomas Silk now dropping down to 5th. He's got the bit between his teeth there as Ben Foster. Stockport Metro, lane 3, opened up a commanding 3-metre lead. Kaio Tanner now faltering and under pressure from Luke Jackson, who's from Cockermouth. Luke might just get that touch. Ooh, Kaio somehow managed to get that touch, 2/100ths of a second. So Benjamin Foster, Kaio Tanner, Luke Jackson, your 1, 2, 3. There's your scores on the board. Last heat, heat number 9. Thank you, Judith. Winsford's Ethan Jones was first to break the water. We've got a trio of Liverpool swimmers in 6, 7 and 8. That's Benjamin McLaughlin, Ethan Nunn, Levi Gums. Lane 5's occupied by Piers Greening of Cockermouth, Joel Sinclair of Carlisle's in 4, who turns first in 29.54. Jack Morris of Bolton Metro in 3, with Ethan Jones of Winsford in 2. And on that far side is Carlisle's Jack Smith. So Joel Sinclair still looking strong on the backstroke, just holding on to his lead. But coming through now in lane number 3, Jack Morris is going to touch second. No back to breast turns from any of these swimmers so far. So still leading us out there is Joel Sinclair, Carlisle, closely followed by Jack Morris of Bolton Metro. Ethan Jones in lane 2 of Winsford and Pierce Greening of Cockermouth. That's your 1, 2, 3, 4 at the moment. Breaststroke, as we've seen on these previous heats, can turn everything on its head, but it doesn't seem to be on this side. Pretty even Steven across all the strokes for all the lads in this last heat of the boys 14 years and under 200 metres individual medley. "25 metres to go, and now all of a sudden, lane number 4 from Carlisle Aquatics, Joel Sinclair here, absolutely powering away. Joel looking for around 2:20 for his PB, 2:19.83, so that could be a personal best. We'll just wait for the official times as the rest of the swimmers come in. Joel Sinclair, Jack Morris of Bolton, Pierce Greening takes the 3rd place for Cockermouth as the rest of the swimmers come in. Just wait for the timing suite to reconcile those figures. Okay, they're just working those out. Remember, you can tweet us at Swim Northwest, hashtag NWRChamps16. Get those tweets coming through, and we'll try and read some of those out during the morning. As we're just getting ready for, once those results are published, we can move on to the next event. Okay, they look like they're coming through, and there they are. Scores on the door, so that concludes that event. Moving on quickly to event 503, the girls 14 and under, 100 metres breaststroke, 8 heats. Heat number 1, Judith. So we're on to the 100 metres breaststroke here at the Northwest Regional Summer Championships at the Manchester Aquatics Centre. We've got 3 girls in this first heat. We have Naomi Ward from Carlisle Aquatics, Ella Newton from Preston, and Tanisha Benet Smith from the City of Liverpool. All 3 girls have a personal best, an entry time of 1:30, so it should be close. But Naomi Ward has turned first in a time of 40.81. A couple of seconds faster than the other 2 girls, so she looks like she's on fire today. Ella Newton turning second with Tanisha Benet third, but nothing much between these 2. But out in front, it's Naomi Ward of Carlisle. She's looking strong. 1:30, all 3 girls are looking to beat today. Let's see if they can get underneath that time. 5 metres to go for Naomi. 10 seconds to do it in. Oh, smashed it. 1:27. 2 definite PBs there, it looks like. There's your board, there's your scores. Ready for the next heat, heat number 2. So who do we have in the pool on heat number 2? We have from Oldham Aquatics, Emil Brahm. Piper Stevens from Wigan Best in 2. Wirral Metro's Freya Ainsworth. The first of 2 Warrington Warrior swimmers in lane 4 is Billy Ravenscroft. Alicia McElroy of Southport is sandwiched between the Warrior swimmers. In 5, Olivia Molden of Warriors in 6. City of Chester's Eleanor Gill in 7. And Charlotte Hughes of Southport in 3 in lane number 8. Finalists, just quickly to ring out. So it's the boys 14 under 200 metre IM finalists. Southport's Fraser Cook, Bolton Metro's Jack Reynolds, Ellis Clelworth of Liverpool, Warrington's Tyler Melbourne Smith, Jack Smith, Kyle Aquatics, Joshua Cruz from Stockport, Ashley Donaldson of Trafford, Caden Wellesby of Stockport Metro, and your reservist Max Adams of Salford, Matthew Murphy also of Salford. Right, so quickly I'll read out there. You need to get the 15 minutes for them. I'm going to quickly read out the event 507, the 14 years, 200 metres IM finalists. Sean Zayas swim Trafford, Burnley Bobcats Benjamin Havers Strong, Bolton Metro's Gabriel Glynn, Jay Cushing of Winsford, Cockermouth's Piers Greening, Declan Burney of Cockermouth, Joel and Bennett Stockport, Bolton's Isaac Brennan. Reservist Ben Jenkinson of Cockermouth, Jack Fairhurst from the Isle of Man. Right, so it looks like we're ready to go for the next heat. Please, starter. Oh. There's your board, so we're ready for the next heat. Heat number 3. Right, we've reached the ton on the live streaming. Let's have another note on that, please. But there's 100 people apparently watching at the moment. Don't know where you're from. Tweet us, let us know, see how far away you all are, and we'll get those messages out. Finalists for the boys 14 under 200 metres IM, the 14-year age group. So we have City of Liverpool's Benjamin McLaughlin, Cockermouth's Luke Jackson, Bolton Metro's Jack Morris, Joel Sinclair of Carlisle, Stockport's Benjamin Foster, Kyo Tanner of Preston, Stockport's Joel Donald, Thomas Silk of Liverpool Reservist, Ben McAvoy, Benjamin Makin of Salford and Pioneer respectively. Please, 15 minutes if you want to withdraw from any of those finals, please. Thank you. So this is heat 3 of the girls 14 and under 100 metres breaststroke, and it looks like in lane 4, Lillian Island of Liverpool is going to bring us home. What kind of time is she going to bring us home in? She's going to do it in 1:23:40, closely followed by Jessica Procas and Kaira Tomamesalo from Manchester Aquatics. Apologies for her pronunciation. So yeah, so while the times are being reconciled, remember swimnorthwest.org to view the live streaming. Tweet us at swimnorthwest, hashtag NWRChamp16. I hope you're all enjoying it today. Not the bright sunshine, obviously. Oh, it looks like we're ready for that one. So we should be ready to, scores should be on the board, and we then should be ready for heat number 4. So heat 4 of the 100 metres breaststroke. Grace Booth from Salford in 1, Marple's Madeline Evans in 2, Tahira Collins of Wigan Best in 3, Kendall's Megan Jones in 4, with Sophie Huggan of Carlisle in lane 5. Pair of Stockport Metro swimmers, that's Emily Steele and Grace Wakefield, 6 and 7, and Laura Head from Swim Trafford in lane number 8. All the swimmers here are 13 in this heat. Close competition, times about a second between them, 1:24.80 to 1:25.80. So it should be tight as a button here. And we have Tahira Collins of Wigan Best leading it out with 38.49 at the halfway stage. Closely followed by Sophie Huggan of Carlisle. And in lane 8, Swim Trafford's Laura Head. Megan Jones of Kendall's not out of it yet, or is Emily Steele from Stockport Metro. But now coming through on that second 50, it's lane 5, that's Sophie Huggan. Tahira's just fading off now, but looking strong from Carlisle. Sophie Huggan looks like she's going to take this heat, but watch out, lane 8 here. Laura Head might even get second place on the touch. She's just looks like she might have been pipped there by Tahira Collins. Just waiting for, it hasn't come up exactly for Laura Head's time, but it was very close. She may have just pipped Tahira for second place in there. Sophie came in 1:20.42, Tahira in 1:22.25, and Laura is there or thereabouts as well in lane number 8. Great swim there from Laura from Swim Trafford. Timing suite are just jiggling around with them figures, just double checking before we move on to the next heat. Yeah, just checking that out in lane 8. I think we've just, the timing suite's just confirming that before we can move on. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, for your own comfort and safety, we recommend that you keep yourself well hydrated, drinking plenty of water throughout today's events. It's a glorious day outside. It's a glorious day in here, some great swimming. So there it is, confirmed there. Laura Head did just get third place. So we're now ready to move on. Heat number 5. So I've got a tweet to read out here today, and it's good luck to Matthew Minican and Sam Gallagher in event 504 from everyone at Team Barrow. So good luck to Matthew and Sam in event 504, which will be the boys' 50-metre backstroke. So good luck from Team Barrow. So this is heat 5, though, of 503, 100 metres breaststroke from Everton. We have Bethany Matega in lane number 1, Anna Dutton of Barracudas, Leyland Barracudas that is, in number 2. Turning first in 38.12 from Stockport Metro is Megan Robinson with Charlotte Collin, Pioneer 79 in lane 4. Cockermouth's Eve Doodson is in 5 with Jessica Johnson of Manchester Aquatics in lane number 6. She too likes her music. Isabel Forrest of Pioneer 79 is in 7, and Holton's Libby Harrison in lane number 8. With about 20 metres to go, it looks like it's lane 3. Megan Robinson's looking strong, being put under pressure by Charlotte Collin from Pioneer 79 in lane number 4. Don't miss out on Everton swimmer, that's Bethany Matega over in lane number 1, but here's 6, 7 and 8 looking strong too. It's very, very close. They're all touching at the same time. Megan Robinson from Stockport touches first, Charlotte Collins second, with Bethany Matega from Everton touching in lane and number 1 in third place. Let's just wait for the results to be confirmed. There they go. So we should be now moving on to the penultimate heat. No, we're not. We're moving on to heat number 6. Looks like a great start there. Lane number 7, that's Elizabeth Wafer from Preston in lane 7. Mia Sheridan of Bobcats is in 8 with Wirral Metro's Georgia Heidner in 2. Ellie Fraser of Salford's in 3 and Warrington Warriors swimmer Caitlin Shingler in 4. Swimming for Southport in lane number 5 is Victoria Dawson and Ellie Waring of Bebington's in 6. Like I said, Elizabeth Wafer's in 7 representing Preston and Bebington's Emily Dobbin swimming in lane number 8 as they're coming up to the turn. And it's Caitlin Shingler of Warrington Warriors. 36.92's turning first from Victoria Dawson, followed by Ellie Waring and Ellie Fraser. So there's your 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing much between them. Keep an eye on the middle section there, all battling. She's looking strong though, I think there. That's lane 4. Caitlin Shingler has now been surpassed by lane 5, that Victoria Dawson. She's had a great second 50, brought it all the way back and extended the lead as she come in to take the touch. 1:17.01. Caitlin Shingler second with Ellie Fraser touching in 3rd place. Just waiting for those results to be confirmed. There they go on the board. So we should be now on the penultimate heat, heat number 7. And they're away on event 503, the 14 and under 100 metres breaststroke, heat number 7, here at the Northwest Regional Summer Championships. We have over in lane 1 for Warrington, Gabrielle Melbourne Smith, Lara Firmage from Stockport 2, Salford's Josephine Stevens in 3 with Rebecca Pearson from Stockport in 4. Second Salford City of Manchester swimmer, that's Charlotte Hume in 5 and Jessica Morgan in 6 representing Southport. Stockport's Amy West is in 7 and Emma Blair from Aquabears swimming in lane number 8. But Rebecca Pearson turned first, 35.96, great time. Should be spearheading this event here. Great technique, lots of power there from Rebecca in lane number 4. Rebecca's put an entry of 1:17.30. I think she might have 5 meters to go. She got 7 seconds to break that time. Oof. 1:15.41 there for Rebecca Pearson. Charlotte Hume comes in second. To touch third, Jessica Morgan. Let's wait for the official results to be processed. And there they go. There, they're on the board. So we're on to the final heat, heat number 8. That was a great lead from lane 6 from Grace from Bebington. All 8 racers together. Nothing much between them. So we have Abby Winstanley of Workington in lane 1. Pair of Wirral swimmers, that's Neve Billington Sayer and Grace Gidman in 2 and 3. Olivia Heron of Salford is in lane number 4. 12-year-old Jennifer Green of Wigan Best is in 5 and Grace Kezia Macaduno of Bebington is in 6. Anna Ashworth of Burnley Bobcats 7 and Rebecca Wilson from Copeland is in lane number 8. But turning first at the halfway stage of this 100 metres breaststroke in a time of 36.65 is Olivia Heron from the city of Salford. Okay, so that's Olivia Heron touch first in 1:16.82. Jennifer Green second, and Grace Gidman of Wirral Metro third. So that concludes that event. Just a quick one, the 50 fly. I've just been told for the girls has been just rejigged. The sheets for the coaches, team managers are in their little office. They want to go and pick them up, but the heats have been just rejigged a little bit. So just go and collect those as soon as possible, please. So moving on to event 504, the boys 14 years and under 50 metres backstroke next. There's 9 heats. Once we've changed this pad, which we've been having a little bit of issues with this morning, we'll be able to get this cracked straight away. So this will give your coaches, team managers time to go and get those amended heat sheets, start sheets for the girls, 50 metres butterfly, and make sure you send your swimmers down in good time, please. Okay, so this is heat 1 of event 504, the boys 14 years and under 50 metres backstroke here at the ASA Northwest Regional Summer Championships 2016 at the Manchester Aquatics Centre here in glorious sunny Manchester. So we have in lane 3, Henry Moore, Matthew Boyds in 4, Miles Paul in 5, and Reese Ashton of Carnforth in lane number 6. And it's Miles Paul from Salford who's touched first, from Matthew Boyd, and Henry Moore in 3rd place. Just wait for those results to be confirmed and displayed on the board. There's your board, so we are now ready for heat number 2. A lot of screaming going on here on poolside and from the gallery here for this 50 metres backstroke heat number 2. And looking strong is Frankie Dockett-Smith from the City of Chester there in lane 4 in the middle. The rest of the field are just sort of trailing in his wake here, and there's nothing between the other 7 swimmers. But this is an easy one for me to commentate on. That's Frankie Dockett-Smith is going to get, I can predict that he's going to get the touch first. Second to Joshua Prince, Jacob Aitken from Stockport touching in third. But let's wait for those official results to come through. And the results are there on the board. Heat number 3. So we had the big shout out for Matthew Minigan of Barrow, and he's in lane 1 in this heat. But they're looking strong actually on this side of the pool. That's 5, 6 and 7 are looking strongest at the moment. Nice and lovely casual stroke there on lane number 6. That's Ashley Donaldson of Swim Trafford. It might look graceful, but there's some power in them arms because he's going to take this touch first. Ashley Donaldson touches first. Joshua Howard Hughes of Holton in lane 3. And Tom Ackroyd of Leyland Barracudas touched in third place. We'll wait for the timing suite to reconcile those results and publish the scores. Just take a minute or two while the timing suite are organising those results and just confirming them, having a little bit of conflab. Just remember we're approaching 115 viewers on the live stream. Just remind swimmers on that far side in particular, please use the changing village to get changed either in or out of your costumes. We don't want to see you on the live stream. We don't want any cheeky shots, put it that way. So the results have been confirmed. We should see them on the board. There they are. So we're now ready for the next heat, heat number 4. And we have our second Barrow swimmer in lane number 8. That's Sam Gallagher, who had a big shout out earlier on Twitter. So let's be rooting him on. That's Sam Gallagher in lane 8. But yet again, the rest of the field is nothing much in it. Looking strong in that middle though, lane 5, lane 6. That's Bradley Snaleham and James Hanforth, both from Leyland Barracudas, both looking like they like backstroke. Bradley Snaleham looks as if he's going to touch from James Hanforth, with William Martindale of Satellites. Looks as if he's touched in third. We've just got to wait for that confirmation to come through though. And the board's ranked, so moving on to the next heat, heat number 5. Finalists to read out: 100 metres breaststroke, age 11 and 12 age group. Naomi Ward from Carlisle, Sophie Milburn from Carlisle, third Carlisle swimmer Jessica Procus, Olivia Heron from Salford, Stockport's Amy West, Korea Talbalesio from Manchester, Warrington's Millie Ravenscroft, Eleanor Gill from Chester, your reservists Olivia Molden of Warrington, and Southport's Alicia McElroy. You have 15 minutes for withdrawals. Okay, so the scores are confirmed on that heat, heat 5, and ranked, so they're there on the board, heat 6. So this is the finalists for the 100 metres breaststroke for girls, 13 years age group. Wigan Best Tahira Collins, Jessica Morgan Southport, Carlisle Sophie Huggan, Jennifer Green from Wigan Best, Salford's Ellie Fraser, Burnley Bobcats Anna Ashworth, Ellie Waring of Bebington, Swim Trafford's Laura Head, reservist Gabrielle Melbourne Smith from Warrington, and Lily Anna Island of Liverpool. You have 15 minutes to withdraw, please. So the lads have come in there on heat 6. Results should be on the board. There they go. And we're ready for heat 7. The results for the 14 years, 100 metre breaststroke for girls. Neve Billington-Sayer from Wirral Metro, Grace Gidman also from Wirral Metro, Warrington's Caitlin Shingler, Rebecca Pearson of Stockport Metro, Victoria Dawson of Southport, Manchester's Charlotte Hume, Copeland's Rebecca Wilson, Emma Blair of Aquabears, reservist Josephine Stevens from Salford, and Abby Winstanley of Workington. 15 minutes from now, please, for any withdrawals. That's wonderful. Thank you. So that concludes heat number 7 of the 50 metre backstroke. It looks like the ranked and results are up. Ready for the penultimate heat, heat number 8. So this is heat number 8 of the boys 50 metres backstroke. Just a reminder for event 505 for coaches, team managers, the girls 50 metre butterfly has been rejigged. There may be a little delay on the start, but if you haven't got your revised heat sheets, start sheets, please go and collect them from the coach's office, please. Looking close here, looks like it could be lane 3. Gabriel Glynn, from Bolton Metro's coming first. Daniel Buckley from Liverpool second, with Winsford's Ethan Jones in third. The results are in. There they are on the board. Moving on to the last heat, heat number 9. So this is the last heat of event 504, the boys 14 and under 50 metres backstroke in the Northwest Regional Summer Championships at the Manchester Aquatics Centre. Looking very strong there in this spearhead formation in lane number 4. That looks like Toby Ryland of Liverpool. Being pushed by Max Martin, Swim Trafford to come in second, with Benjamin Lachlan also of the City Liverpool in lane number 3. Coming in third. Let's just wait for those official results. And they're all there. So we'll just wait a minute while we get ready for the next event, which will be event 505, the girls 14 and under 50 metre butterfly. Just a couple of tweets to read out while we're waiting. Sorry, Neil, we've just got your tweet, Neil King. He says, "Go, little Gabe, in event 504, heat 5." I hope he did go well. We'll have to have a look at those results, but we're having a great day here at the Manchester Aquatics. Swim Trafford have posted a good look on the 200 metres IM. I think we've done that already, but I think we might have a final to come from Emily, Laura, Maddie and Jasmine. So good luck to Swim Trafford. Keep them coming in. Staley Bridge have said, swim fast for our swimmers. Swim fast for all swimmers. Hopefully it'll just be a couple of minutes while we're reconfiguring the start sheets for event 505, the girls 50 metres butterfly. Right, so it looks like we're ready to go, so we'll hand you over to our starter for event 505, the 50 metres butterfly. We have 11 heats, and this will be heat number 1. Nothing put. All right, we do have the times. The times have just got the board. Just a little bit of a gremlin there down in the timing suite, unfortunately. But I can tell you it looks as if it may be Nell Mars has come in first there. Oh. Right, let's move swiftly on to heat number 2. Results will be posted around the board, and we are ready for heat number 2. Finalists for event 510, the boys 14 and under 50 metre backstroke, 11 and 12 year age group. Harry Robinson from Pioneer 79, Leyland Barracudas Bradley Snynham, Gabriel Taylor Rimmer from Bolton Metro, Warrington Warriors Toby Hill, Liverpool's Elif Cleworth, Chester's Frankie Docking Smith, Caden Wellesby of Stockport, Leyland Barracudas James Hanford, reservists Joshua Cruz of Stockport, Miles Paul of Salford. Okay, we're still having a couple of gremlins with the scoreboard by the looks of it, but the results are recorded correctly, and we're now moving on to heat number 3. So we have heat number 3 here. It looks like the board's working correctly, so the timing's working, so hopefully we're back on track now. So on heat number 3 here, there's nothing much in between it, but it looks like it could be Lois Keys in lane number 3. He's going to push this one forward and take this heat. Closely followed in lane number 2 by Carrara Tomasolo, it is. And touching in third, that's Holly Maxwell. There are your times on the board. Any times that you've missed from earlier will be published around the centre. So, but we're now moving on to heat number 4. Some more finalists to announce. 50 metres backstroke, 13-year age group. Sean Sy, Swim Trafford. William Whittingham, Southport. Stockport's Joseph Dignam. Gabriel Glynn of Bolton. Samuel Greenback of Cockermouth. Ben Jenkinson, Cockermouth. Salford's Matthew Bordick. Joel and Bennett of Stockport Metro. Reservists, Edward Whittingham, Southport. Jack Fairhurst, Isle of Man. 15 minutes, please, for coaches to withdraw anybody. So that should be heat number 4. There you go, on the boards. Ready for heat number 5. Okay, so finalists again, 50 metres backstroke, 14 years age group. Kaio Tanner, Preston. Daniel Buckley, Liverpool. Swim Trafford's Max Martin. Toby Ryland, Liverpool. Cockermouth's Rowan Greening. Alex Thompson, Liverpool. Winsford's Ethan Jones. Benjamin Lachlan, also Liverpool. Reservists from Liverpool, Rhys Kirby. And Alsager's Jacob Copeland. If you can get any withdrawals, get those through to the coaches' room, please, in the next 15 minutes. That would be wonderful. The results seem to be confirmed now, and the official results are on the board for Heat 5. Moving on to Heat number 6. And they're underway here on this 50 metres butterfly. This is Heat 6 of Event 505, the 14 years and under girls 50 metres butterfly in the Northwest Regional Summer Championships at the Manchester Aquatics. Looking strong in lane 4, that's Mia Sheridan of Burnley Bobcats. Lane 8's looking good though. Kirsten Dronsfield of Manchester Aquatics might just get the second touch. She might even get first. Oof. Mia Sheridan looks as if she touches first from Kirsten Dronston, with on the far side lane 1, Swim Trafford's Jasmine Stockton. Results are on the board. We're ready for the next heat. Heat number 7. And away they go now, looking strong. It looks like it's lane 6 and 7 looking good. That's Anna Dutton and Imogen Moss from Leyland Barracudas and Preston. In the middle there, 3 and 4, that's Olivia Marshall and Georgia Bell, Southern, Isle of Man and Liverpool. Nothing to call between them. I'm not going to predict this one. Imogen Moss of Preston looks as if she touches first from lane 2, Meadow Dronsfield from Manchester with Anna Dutton third. Let's the results, they are on the board. Ready for the next heat, heat number 8. This is the pool full of 14-year-olds in here. Bit of a delay there from Preston's Ebba Tabernacle in lane number 3. Can she make it up? It's only a 50-metre splash and dash here at the Aquatic Centre, but looking strong in lane 4. That's Sameen Elson of Pioneer 79. Looks to be just taking a lead at the moment. Nothing much between them. Lane 1's looking good. Charlotte Hume from the Manchester Aquatics on the far side. Look out for lane 8, Emily Conway. That's it. That's your 1, 2, 3. Simone Elson, Pioneer 79. Charlotte Hume, City of Manchester, and Emily Conway from Swill Trafford. There's your results on the board, confirming it. Heat number 9. Nice cross-leg dive there from Elizabeth Wafer from Preston in lane number 4. Did she keep that streamlining going? It looks like she's right there in contention, but looking a little bit stronger in lane 5 from Copeland is Rebecca Wilson at this point of the time. 15 metres to go. Nothing much between them. Rebecca Wilson looks as if she might just take it, but she's being put under pressure by lane 3. That's Ruby Jones from Stockport Metro. Rebecca Wilson of Copeland, Ruby Jones, Stockport Metro, and Emma Blair in lane 6 from Aquabears. There's your 1, 2, 3. There's your results on the board. Heat number 10, the penultimate heat. Ooh, very high leap there from Charlotte Renz in lane 4 from the City of Liverpool. She's a strong fly swimmer. Yeah, I don't know if that's given her an advantage or a disadvantage. At the moment, it's a disadvantage. Lane number 5, Lucy Hardy, her teammate, looks really strong in lane 5. And Charlotte Renz is trying to claw it back. Lane 7's looking good. That's Olivia Heron from Salford. It could be lane 5. That's Lucy Hardy with this touch. Olivia Heron might get second. It is Lucy Hardy, Olivia Heron with Jessica Madonna of Southport touching in 3rd. Charlotte Renz came in 4th place. The results are on the board, ready for the final heat of this event, heat number 11. Breaking first on the far side from Southport is Abby Jones. But looking strong just in that middle in lane 4. That looks like that's Rebecca Pearson from Stockport Metro leading this heat. Second place is Abby Jones, is looking strong on the far side, as is Gabrielle Melbourne-Smith in lane 3. Lane 5's Ruby Burns. Who's getting the touch? Rebecca Pearson, Ruby Burns, Gabrielle Melbourne-Smith. That's your 1, 2, 3. Let's wait for the official results. There they are on the board, and that concludes event 505 swiftly. Moving on to something a little bit more sedate. Event 506 is the boys 14 years and under 400 metres individual medley. We'll just need a minute or two to just reset up the starter down at this bottom end. Remember to follow the live streaming. Remember to tweet in where you're watching it from, whether you're in bed, whether you're doing the dishes, whether you're making the Sunday dinner. You might be on holiday, you might be in the garden. This is the place to be though, Manchester Aquatic Centre on Oxford Road. It looks like we're ready, starters ready, so we can start the 6 heats, and this will be heat number 1. So this is the first heat of 6 in the event 506, the boys 14 years and under, 400 metres individual and medley. Got about 6 minutes of racing here. I think all the boys here are aiming to break that 6-minute barrier. In lane 4 we have Max Adams of Salford, who has got a time of 5:59.80. So again, he wants to consolidate that, but the others are looking to break the magical 6 minute for these guys in here. And we have in lane 2 for Winsford, Alexander Clark, Ellis Nixon from Wigan Best is in lane number 3. Max, as we've said, from Salford is in lane number 4, highest ranked in this heat. Carlisle's Elliot Sinclair in 5, and Bailey Reid of Blackpool Aquatics in lane number 6. As they've just finished the 100 metres of butterfly in a time ranging from 1:19 to 1:23. They're now into the 100 metres backstroke element of this 400 metres individual medley. So it looks like we've got some more finalists to read out. Yeah. So from event 507, the girls 14 and under 50-metre butterfly finals. So for the age group 11 and 12 years, we have Rebecca Walsh from Salford, Manchester's Kirsten Dronsfield, Lois Keys of Liverpool, Olivia Heron of Salford, Emma Haynes of Wigan Best, Meadow Dronsfield of Manchester, her teammate Keira Tomalesio, Emily Brown of Liverpool. Reservists Jasmine Stockton of Trafford and Bailey Siri Kelly from Pioneer 79. You have 15 minutes for withdrawals from now, please. More finalists. This is the 13 age group. Mia Sheridan of Bobcats, Stockport's Amber May, Liverpool Charlotte Wrens, Gabrielle Melbourne Smith of Warrington, Mia Greenoff from Wigan Best, Caitlin Bradford of Wirral Metro, Imogen Moss of Preston, Abby Christopherson of Winsford, your reservist, Leah King of Salford, and Sophie Huggan of Carlisle. And finally, the 14-year age group finalists for the 50-metre butterfly for girls. Pioneer 79's Simone Elson, Lucy Hardy of Liverpool, Holly White also of Liverpool, Rebecca Pearson of Stockport, Ruby Burns of Satellites, Abby Jones of Southport, her teammate Jessica Madonna, Preston's Elizabeth Woodcock. Reservists are Charlotte Hume of Manchester Aquatics and Jodie Gittens of Tilsley. 15 minutes please if you have any withdrawals for those finals. Thank you. It's still quite tightly compact. You might not look it, but for a 400 individual medley, there isn't that much between all the swimmers. But it's Max Adams now from Salford, who's turned with just his 100 free to go. But he's not that far behind him in lane 5. That's Elliot Sinclair. Alexandra Clark from Winsford in lane number 2 is turning 3rd, with Bailey Reid in lane 6 turning 4th, and Ellis Dixon of Wigan Best just trailing at the moment. He's not going to be caught, is Max Adams. He's actually looking stronger than ever now as he turns for home. He's just got the 50 metres to go. Remember, his time was just under the 6 minute mark at 5:59.80. He wants to be under that again. He's got about 25 metres to go. And about 30 seconds to do it. I think he might be struggling to get his PB today. He's not giving up though, and he's not tiring. He's fighting for that PB. 5 meters, he's got 20 seconds. He's actually going to bring it in. And smash it. About a 15-second PB there for Max. Gonna touch in second. We have Alexander Clark under the 6 minutes. Also under 6 minutes, Elliot Sinclair. Bailey Reed's under it too. And Ellis is just over, but a great swim from all swimmers. There are the results up on the board. So congratulations, lads, and we're ready for heat number 2. So heat 2 of the 400 metres individual medley for the boys. And we have in lane 1 from Cockermouth, Evan Holt. Liverpool's Samuel Ellis is in 2. Warrington Warriors, Toby Hill in 3. But turning first in a time of 34.28 from Swim Trafford. In lane number 4 is Adam Jones. Pair of Southport swimmers then in 5 and 6 is Samuel Coulthard and Fraser Cook. Jake Reynolds for Bolton Metro is in lane 7, and Ben Rogerson of Preston is in lane number 8. So a big shout out from Neil King. Go Jake Reynolds in event 506 heat 2 from Josh King. There he is. Jake Reynolds swimming for Bolton Metro in lane number 7 as he's just finishing his element, his butterfly element now, going on to the backstroke. Thanks for that, Neil. Remember, any more tweets, let's get them in. At Swim Northwest, using the hashtag NWRChamp16. Remember, we are live streaming too, so again, swimmers, just remember what you're doing on that far side in particular. Let's have no attitude or change it. Thank you. So it's still Adam Jones of Swim Trafford and Toby Hill of Warrington Warriors leading this 1-2 at the moment, closely followed by Samuel Coulthard of Southport turning in 3rd place, and Samuel Ellis of Liverpool in 4th. Just under 25 metres to do now on this backstroke, and then getting into that nitty-gritty. This is where they have to concentrate on that 3rd phase on the breaststroke. Entry times do range for nearly 20 seconds, about 18 seconds is the range. So if these lads here in 7 and 8 can keep up with them leaders and keep within 18 seconds, they'll do quite well today. Little change there, Samuel Ellis now turning 3rd, just getting ahead of Sam Coulthard. But it's still Toby Hill now into the breaststroke from Warriors of Warrington, and Adam Jones of Swim Trafford leading out the 1-2. But it's all getting a bit tight now. Some tired legs. Sam Ellis there, he's actually coming back really, really close now from Liverpool. Still that 1-2-3, Toby Hill, Adam Jones and Sam Ellis, but it's very, very tight now, just a second between all three. So what we got now, it's all changed now on that breaststroke like we always said before. So Adam Jones now has taken up the lead from Swim Trafford. Sam Ellis of Liverpool now turning second. Samuel Coulthard of Southport in lane 5 has come through for third. Fraser Cook, his teammate, obviously a breaststroker in lane 6, in 4th place, and been dropped to 5th place is the Warrington Warriors swimmer Toby Hill in 3. Can he make it up though on his freestyle? There's some tired arms and tired legs out there as they come up to the turn. It's all getting a bit messy, all a bit close, and he has done. Toby Hill has brought it back to second. Adam Jones leads on from Toby Hill. Sam Coulthard third, Fraser Cook fourth, and Sam Ellis now fifth. He's got the bit between his teeth there as Toby Hill. He's not having any of it, and will actually, if I think at this point, I predict he might even take this heat. He's coming through with about 10 metres to go. It's neck and neck between Toby and Adam. Toby Hill and Adam Jones, Warrington and Swim Trafford. Adam Jones and Swim Trafford just gets the touch. 2-1-2. Second place from Toby Hill. Sam Coulthard of Southport comes through in third. We'll just wait for all the swimmers to come in. We'll get the official results. Okay, so the results are in, but we do have a disqualification from that heat, and that will be from lane number 5 for a technical infringement, and the results are now up. Okay, we're now moving on to the next heat, which will be heat number 3. So we're on to heat number 3, event 506, the 14 years and under 400 metres individual medley. Nice and steady event here. We're looking around 5:30 mark to break for these swimmers. So we have in lane 1, Samuel Greenbank of Cockermouth, Stockport Metro, Sean Penter, Luca Tomalesso of Manchester in 3, Thomas Duxbury of Bolton in 4, Benjamin Havers Strong of Burnley Bobcats in 5, Benjamin Porter of Leyland Barracudas 6, Stephen Cardwell of Prescott in 7, and Christopher Walker in lane number 8 representing Salford. So on the first 100 metres, that's the butterfly element here. We have leading out in lane 5 from Burnley Bobcats in a time of 1:12.79. Turning second in lane 6 was Benjamin Porter of Leyland Barracudas. Lane 8, Salford swimmer, Christopher Walker third, with Sean Penter in lane 2, representing Stockport, has turned in 4th place in this regional championship. Fastest swimmer here on paper is Thomas Duxbury in lane 4 from Bolton Metro, but he's finding this pace quite hard going at the moment. It's Benjamin Havers Strong in lane number 1 for Burnley Bobcats who's taken out this lead, and he's got a nice good lead at the moment, absolutely fantastic. Let's hope his breaststroke and crawl are just as good. But he's being put under pressure and having a great tussle on that far side. Lane 1 and 2, Samuel Greenbank and Sean Penter from Cockermouth and Stockport Metro. They've turned second and third. Fourth place was Benjamin Porter, Leyden Barracudas, with Luca Tomasolo in lane 3 for Manchester, and Thomas Duxbury back down in 6th place. Let's see if his breaststroke can bring him all the way back up to the front. Sean Penter's looking like a phenomenal breaststroke, and I think he might, if he get that touch. I don't think it's Benjamin's strongest leg this is going to be. He's got a good lead, but he looks as if they're reeling him quite quickly now. He's just going to get the touch from Sean Penter and Samuel Greenbank, but they're all closing the gap. Luca in lane 3 is catching 2, as is Benjamin Porter for Leyland Barracudas in lane number 6. "25 metres to go on this breaststroke element of the 400 metres individual medley. He's just holding up. I'm sure that was a little glance then from Benjamin Harvest-Strong of Burnley Bobcats. He's holding on well. He's still got a 2-metre lead here. Coming in now to the turn. 100 freestyle to go. 4:11.25. He turns first from Sean Penter, but now Benjamin Porter is made up on the breast. Sam Greenback has dropped down to 6th. So it's Benjamin Harvest-Strong from Sean Penter. Benjamin Porter in 3rd with Luca Tomalaso in 4th. Trying to keep in contention now from Prescott. Stephen Cardwell's had a great breaststroke. He's not giving up this lead, is the boy from Burnley. I don't think they're going to catch him. He's having a good go though. Barracuda swimmer, that's Benjamin Porter. He's tried to crawl it back. He's not going to have enough time. 20 metres to go. There's a big tussle though in lanes 2 and 3. That's Sean Penter and Luca Tomasolo. But he's looking strong now. He's in the lead. No one's going to catch him. Benjamin Harvest-Strong, Burnley Bobcats, 5:22.19. Luca Tomasolo of Manchester touches in 2nd with Benjamin Porter in 3rd. Great swim, great PB there from Benjamin in Heat 3. Now moving on to Heat number 4. That was a good start there in lane 8 for Preston, and that's Daniel Holmes. Put him in contention in this first 50, I think. But over on that far side for Manchester, we have Ethan Nevitt, William Fidelego Hull from Cockermouth in 2, Jack Preston in 3. Sorry, Jack Howard from Preston in 3. Isaac Brennan of Bolton Metro 4. Matthew Whitehead of Carlisle in 5, but turning first at a time of 31.71 is Winsford's Henry Oliver in lane 6. Kes Fountain of Penrith in lane 7. Daniel Holmes of Preston in lane 8 turned 4th in a time of 33.62. Look out for lanes 1 and 2, they're looking strong. That's Ethan Nevitt and William Fidelego Hull. Henry Oliver there's done the butterfly element, 109.85 for his 100 fly. Now into his backstroke. looking nice, serene, calm, not being put under too much pressure. Lane 2's his nearest rival, and that'll be William Fiddlego Hull, and he swims for Cockermouth. About 3 seconds separates the 1 and 2. Henry Oliver from Winsford in lane 6, and William from Cockermouth in lane number 2. Kes Fountain's done well there. He's catching up. He's in the 3rd place currently in lane 7, with Matthew Whitehead in 4th place. Okay, no back to breast turn from Henry. A bit tight and tangled there in lane number 2. William was just got a bit too close to the wall with that back to breast. Has he lost any time? Kes Fountain seems to be making it up, and he's right on his toes now in lane number 7. Let's see who the breaststrokers are here. I think Williams looking strong on there, and he might get this touch at the end, this first 50 of the 100 metres breast. He's looking very strong on that. He's absolutely turned it around. I can see him having a 3 or 4 second advantage at the end of this breaststroke element. That's William Fiddlego Hull, based in Cockermouth. Henry Oliver's still holding on, but Jack Howard now of Preston has come through to turn in 3rd place, with Ethan Nevitt of Manchester in 4th, and Kes Fountain's dropped now down to 5th place. Great breaststroke swim there from the guy from Cockermouth. That's William Fiddlego Hull. About an 8 metre gap he's got now. The next 3, lanes 3, 5 and 6, nothing much between them. Lane 1 as well. Ethan Nevitt is now out of contention now with 100 metres to go in this 400 metres individual medley here at the Northwest Regional Summer Championships at the Manchester Aquatics. Henry Oliver's looking strong now. Looks as if he's going to be taking 2nd place off Jack Howard if he's not careful. Jack's just losing a bit of momentum in lane 3. Henry Oliver's turns in 2nd, Jack 3rd, with Matthew Whitehead 4th and Kes Fountain in 5th. But there's just one. I'll predict this one, and we'll go for a winner. Lane number 2. Can't pronounce his name, but it's lane number 2, swimming for Cockermouth, and that's William Fiddlego Hull. He's going to come in with 5:14, 6:46. Great personal best time there from William in lane 2. Henry Oliver touches in 2nd, with Jack Howard 3rd. Great swims there by all as they all come in, just waiting for that official result. And the board is there, so we're moving on now to our penultimate heat, heat number 5. So we're on to the penultimate heat here, event 506, the boys 14 and under 400 metres individual medley. We have in lane 1 for Warriors, Tyler Melbourne-Smith, Carlisle's Jack Smith in 2, Levi Grums of Liverpool in lane number 3. Ewan Wilson of Salford's turn first after the fly, the 100 metres fly in 1:08.29. Luke Jackson of Cockermouth is in lane number 5 with Finn Armott of Winsford in 6. Benjamin Makin of Pioneer 79 is in lane number 7, and Declan Burney of Cockermouth is swimming in lane number 8. Just to let the coaches know that the start lists for the finals are now available in the coaches' room. So if you can get those and then get your swimmers down to marshalling in good time, we will soon start the finals after this final heat, which will be the next one. The guys behind the box warming up. So we're only like 10, 15 minutes away from your finals. So please go and collect your start sheets, get your swimmers down to marshalling, and we'll get the finals underway, which we've all been waiting for. But we've still got a race going now. This is the 400 metres individual medley, heat 5, and we're now already into the breaststroke element, and it's quite a tight race here, nothing much between them. This could make or break. They've got 4 swimmers now out in front, which are lane number 3, that's Levi Gums from Liverpool, Ewan Wilson of Salford in 4, lane 5 was Luke Jackson of Cockermouth, and still in contention is Winsford's Finn Armett in lane number 6. Nothing at all between them. And catching them ever very, very quickly in lane 1 and 2, that's Tyler Melbourne-Smith of Warrington, and Carlisle's Jack Smith is also flying in lane 2. Yeah, those 4 still there together, nothing much between them. Levi Gums leads it off at the moment from Luke Jackson, Ewan Wilson and Finn Armott. Tyler is just behind with Jack Smith in lane 2. Benjamin Makin and Declan Burney still got a lot of work to do, but not completely out of contention in 7 and 8. No one swimmer taking... They're all pretty much equal on breaststroke. No one swimmer actually taking advantage and pulling away. But if you look in lane 5, that looks like it's Cockermouth's Luke Jackson is going to get the touch first with 100 metres to go. So it's Luke Jackson from Levi Gums, Ewan Wilson, Finn Armett, Tyler Melbourne-Smith, Jack Smith, Benjamin Makin, and then finally Declan Burney from Cockermouth turning here on the last at the moment in this heat. All around the 5:20 to 5:23 mark. They're the times they're looking for. He's still looking strong. He's saved enough in the tank there as Luke Jackson, lane 5 from Cockermouth. He's going to turn first with just 50 metres to go. He's got over 40 seconds to do this 50 metres to get a PB. Has he got enough left in him? But the field has spread out now, and it looks like it's Luke Jackson from Levi Gums and Ewan Wilson. Levi's putting in a last dash effort to catch him back, but he's at the flags now as Luke. Luke's looking for under 5:20. Oh, 5:13.07 from Levi Gums. Ewan Wilson touches third. Looks like some great swims from all there. Definitely the first 4 have got PBs today. Let's just wait for the results to be confirmed and published. There they go on the board. So we're on to our final heat, heat number 6. So this is the final heat of event 506, the boys 14 under 400 metres IM. Looking strong there from Carlisle is Joel Sinclair in lane number 1. He's done his first 100 metres butterfly in 105.52. We've got a pair of Stockport swimmers in 1 and 2, Joseph Dynam and Benjamin Foster. Jay Cushion of Winsford's in 3. Piers Greening of Cockermouth in 5, with Ben Bacavoy of Salford in 6. His teammate Luke Adams is in 7, and Winsford's Ethan Wright swimming in lane number 8. But he's still looking strong there, Joel. He's not got a care in the world. He's looking at the scenery, looking at the sunshine up at those skylights, wishing he was out there. Lunchtime's coming up. Get a bit of fresh air at lunchtime. Just don't forget your sunscreen. It's really hot out there today. It's hot in here too. But with a phenomenal, I can't even say it, a big lead. That's Joel Sinclair now. Halfway, 2:21.19. He's into his breaststroke. Let's hope his breaststroke is as good as his fly and backstroke. Otherwise, he's going to get caught. And there's 2 guys, even 3 guys chasing him. And that's lane 3, Jay Cushion, and lane 5, Piers Greening. Not totally out of contention. In lane number 7 is Luke Adams. But he's also being caught now by Ben McAvoy in lane number 6. I'd say his breaststrokes, Joel's maybe not his best stroke, because he's not actually pulling any further away. Jay Cushion and Piers Greening are catching just slightly, not enough, but they're not getting, the gap isn't getting any bigger. But making a storming breaststroke from Stockport Metro in lane number 2. Keep an eye on him. That's Benjamin Foster. He's flying through. He's overtaken now Luke Adams in lane 7, who's now dropped down to 5th in this heat. And I will take a guess and a gamble that Ben Foster in lane 2 will probably turn in 2nd place. $100 metres to go now for Joel Sinclair from Carlisle. Don't ask me for any predictions, because it was Piers Greening who turned in 2nd, with Jay Cushion in 3rd, but Benjamin Foster had put all his efforts in and didn't quite make it, but he's still battling now for a 2nd place. But this one's for Joel to lose now. He's looking for a time of 4:53. He does have a PB some 10 seconds faster than Piers Greening, so let's see what it is on paper. It doesn't look like a 10-second gap to me. So Piers may be getting a good time here as well today. He's looking strong though, isn't he there? Look at that. Carlisle's Joel Sinclair absolutely powering through. He's looking at 4:53. He's got 5 seconds. He's got 5 seconds to do it, 5 metres. 4:52.42. That is a personal best there for Joel. Congratulations, Joel. Great swim. Didn't quite break the 5-minute barrier there from Piers, but what a fantastic swim to finish 2nd. And again, Benjamin Foster held on and overtook Jay Cushion to take the 3rd place in this heat. Just waiting for the rest of the swimmers to come in. They've still got fantastic times themselves. So they're all in. Results will be published. We just have one disqualification to announce in that heat, and that will be lane number 6 for a technical infringement. Lane number 6 has been disqualified. Okay, so that should now take us through. That concludes the main events. We're going to be doing our final soon. If you just give us all to be set up. So we should be now ready for our first final. Event 507, the girls 11 to 12, 50 metres butterfly. So we should have in lane number 1 from the City of Liverpool, Emily Brown. Kirsten Dronsfield of Manchester Aquatics. City of Liverpool swimmer in lane 3 is Lois Keys. Olivia Heron from Salford is in lane number 4. Lane number 5 is represented by Wigan Best's Emma Haynes. Manchester's Meadow Dronsfield is in lane number 6. The second Manchester swimmer, Kiera Tomalesolo, in lane number 7. And in lane number 8, last but definitely not least, from Salford, Rebecca Walsh. So this is your final here today. This is the girls 11 and 12 years, 50-metre butterfly, Northwest Regional Final. This is what you've all been here for today. This is what it's all about. You'll be the champion for a whole 12 months. It's looking strong for Olivia Heron in lane 4. From the City of Salford, looks like they might be taking a gold ahead of home. Olivia Heron touches first. From Wigan Best, Emma Haynes. Manchester Aquatics, Kahira Tomasolo, will just wait for the official results to be confirmed. There they are. There's your champion, Olivia Heron from Salford. So, moving on to the next heat, which will be the girls 13 years, 50-metre butterfly. So we have in lane 1, Mia Sheridan from Burnley Bobcats. 2, Amber May from Stockport. Liverpool's Charlotte Wrens is in lane number 3. And a big cheer for Warrington Warriors' Gabrielle Melbourne-Smith in 4. In lane number 5, representing Wigan Best, we have Mia Greenough. Wirral Metro's Caitlin Bradford is in 6. Big screen. Preston, we have Imogen Moss. Swimming in lane 7, and Abby Christopherson from Winsford in lane number 8. And they're away here. This is the 13 years, 50-metre butterfly final of the Northwest Regional Championships 2016 here at the Manchester Aquatics. Nothing much to call between them. Gabrielle Melbourne-Smith in lane 4 for Warriors is looking strong at the moment. Lane 3, Charlotte Wrens and Mia Greenough in 5 are looking good as well. There for the minor places, but it looks like Mia Greenough might just be edged out by Gabrielle Melbourne-Smith. She is. Gabrielle Melbourne-Smith, Mia Greenough. Caitlin Bradford, though, came through from Wirral Metro to take the bronze. Let's just wait sure they're being confirmed. There it is, and your 2016 champion, Gabrielle Melbourne-Smith. So we're moving on to the next event, event 509, the final of the 14 years, girls 14 years, 50 metres butterfly. So we have in lane number 1, representing Pioneer 79, Simone Elson. City Liverpool's Lucy Hardy is in lane 2. Holly White for Liverpool swimming in lane 3. Rebecca Pearson of Stockport Metro in 4. Lane number 5 is Ruby Burns of Satellite. Southport's Abby Jones is in lane number 6. Her teammate in 7 is Jessica McDonough. And from Preston, in lane number 8, big shout out for Elizabeth Woodcock. Great shot there of the girls diving in on the big screen here at the Aquatics Centre here at Manchester. This is the final. These are your mini titans. This is your 14-year-old girls 50-metre butterfly finals. A lot of froth going on. This is the splash and dash. This is your big race here for the fly final. Lane 4's looking strong. That's Rebecca Pearson, but being challenged by lane 5. Ruby Burns. Holly White's not out of contention. Keep an eye on lane 2. Lucy Hardy. Rebecca Pearson from Ruby Burns. Holly White. That's your 1, 2, 3. Let's wait for the official results. That's looking good. Rebecca Pearson, Stockport Metro. She is your 2016 50-metre butterfly 14-year-old champion. Next event, event 5-10, the final of the 11 and 12-year-old boys 50-metre backstroke. As they parade out, we have in lane number 1 from Pioneer 79, Harry Robinson. Leyland Barracuda swimmer, Bradley Snaleham, is in 2. Lane number 3 is occupied by Bolton Metro's Gabriel Taylor Rimmer. Lane 4 has Warrington Warriors Toby Hill. In lane number 5, Lewis Cloworth of Liverpool. Lane 6, Frankie Docking-Smith from the City of Chester. Lane 7, Caden Wellesby of Stockport. And in lane 8, representing Leyland Barracudas, James Hanforth. Big shout out for Pioneer 79's Harry Robinson from the gallery here. Let's see how he does, see if they can hear on that far side. Might need more shouting though. Looking strong at the moment though, that's Caden Wellesby in lane 7 from Stockport Metro. I think he might just have the edge at the moment, being put under pressure by lane 5. That's Ellis Cloworth of City Liverpool. It could be Ellis Cloworth from Toby Hill of Warrington now. 1, 2, who's going to get that touch? Oh, the dead heat, it says at the moment. It looks, it could be a dead heat. 32.78 between Ellis Cloworth and Toby Hill. And that's confirmed. You have a pair of champions. Congratulations to Ellis Cloworth, City Liverpool, Toby Hill, to the Warriors. Moving on very swiftly to event 5-11. It's the boys, 13 years, 50-metre backstroke final. So we have, in lane 1 for Swim Trafford, Sean Sy. Southport's William Whittingham is in 2. In lane 3, Joseph Dynam of Stockport Metro. In lane 4, representing Bolton Metro, Gabriel Glynn. Samuel Greenbank is in lane number 5, representing Cockermouth. His teammate in lane 6 is Ben Jenkinson. Matthew Bordick of Salford is in lane number 7, and Stockport Metro swimmer in lane number 8 is Jolan Bennett. And here we go, we're underway. Event 5-11, the boys 13 years, 50 metres backstroke here at the Aquatics Centre. This is the Northwest Regional Championships, Summer Championships. This is the final and he's making it look easy. Easy in lane number 4, that's Gabriel Glynn from Bolton Metro. 2 metre lead here as he's coming to the touch. It's who's for second and third. Joseph Dynam takes the silver with Samuel Greenbank of Cockermouth the bronze. They are your confirmed times. They're the results on the board. And now we're on to the 14-year-old age group in the boys 50-metre backstroke final. So we have, as they parade out, we have in Preston, Kaio Tanner in lane 1. Lane 2 is Daniel Buckley, representing Liverpool. Swim Trafford's Max Martin is in lane 3. Toby Ryland of Liverpool in 4. Cockermouth's Rowan Greening in 5. Liverpool's Alex Thompson in 6. Ethan Jones of Winsford swims in 7, and representing the city of Liverpool, in lane number 8, Benjamin Laughlin. So this is it now. This is your 14-year-old 50-metre backstroke final. There are some cracking names which were out for the future. I'm sure we'll be hearing some of these names in the future as these guys progress. They're just 14 years old. It looks like it could be Toby Ryland is a name to watch out for the future, City Liverpool, because he's going to be your champion here, 29.53. Second place, Max Martin of Swim Trafford, and not forgetting, third place goes to Cockermouth's Rowan Green. We're just waiting for the official results. There they are, and there's your champion, Toby Ryland. Right, so we're now moving on to the next event. That's 5:13, 11 and 12, 100 metres of breaststroke final. So we have, in lane number 1, from Carlisle, we have Naomi Ward. Her teammate in lane 2 is Sophie Milburn. Third Carlisle swimmer in 3 is Jessica Prokas. In lane number 4 is Olivia Heron of Salford. In lane number 5 from Stockport Metro, Amy West. Manchester's Karila Tomeliso in lane number 6. Warrington Warriors swimmer in 7 is Millie Ravenscroft. And finally, in lane number 8, swimming for the city of Chester, Eleanor Gill. So here we are in the event 5:13. It's the girls 11 and 12 years, 100 metres, Northwest Regional Championship, Summer Championship final. Looks like it's lane number 4. That's Olivia Heron's out for business today. 36.02, she turns for the first 50 of this 100 metres. Comfortably in front there from Amy West of Stockport Metro and Jessica Prokas of Carlisle. No, we have 3 Carlisle swimmers, 1, 2 and 3. Done great job there today to be in the final. But meaning business with just 15 metres to go, right in the middle of the pack. That's Olivia Heron, decimating this field. Some great swimmers in the pool here, but you've got a true champion here from Salford. Olivia Heron, 1:15.33. Amy West coming in second from Stockport Metro. It's just who's going to get that bronze medal. It looks like it is. It's Jessica Prokas. Just touching in fourth from Manchester, Korea, Tamamesalo. We're just waiting for the results to be confirmed. So we've got the results, should be confirmed and should be now up on the board. There she is, Olivia Heron, confirmed as your 2016 100 metre breaststroke champion for the 11 to 12-year-old girls. Moving on to the 13-year-old 100 metre breaststroke final. So we have in lane number 1, representing Wigan Best, Tahira Collins. Lane number 2, Jessica Morgan from Southport. In lane number 3, from Carlisle, Sophie Huggan. Second Wigan Best swimmer in lane number 4, that's Jennifer Green. Salford's Ellie Fraser is in lane number 5. And in lane number 6, representing Burnley Bobcats, Anna Ashworth, with Bebington's Ellie Waring in lane 7. And in lane number 8, from Swim Trafford, that's Laura Head. Nothing to call after 15 metres, all diving in, the underwater pretty much even as Stevens as you'd expect. Just that middle lane there, looks like Jennifer Green there in lane 4, might just be inching a bit ahead now of Sophie Hugden in lane 3 from Carlisle. Ellie Fraser's not out of it either in lane 5. Lane 2's looking strong, that's Southport's Jessica Morgan as we come up to the turn, halfway. And it is Wigan Best, Jennifer Green, who's turned first in 36.94 from Jessica Morgan of Southport. Ellie Fraser's in the bronze medal position currently, but is being pressed by Wigan Best, second swimmer in this heat. That's Tahira Collins, but it's still Jennifer Green now out in front. She's being put under pressure now on the right-hand side by Ellie Fraser from Salford. She's coming back strong. Who's going to get the bronze, though? That might be your 1-2. Bronze looks like it could be from Carlisle, Sophie Sugden. Jennifer Green's under immense pressure with 5 metres to go, and it looks like Ellie Fraser may have it. Is it Jennifer Green? It's Ellie Fraser! Ellie Fraser of Salford pips Jennifer Green of Wigan Best. Sophie Huggan holds on to take the bronze medal position. Great race there. Look at the scores, should be confirmed on the board. And there it is, Ellie Fraser's confirmed from Salford as your 2016 100 metres breaststroke champion. Moving on. 14-year-old 100 metre breaststroke final. So we have in lane number 1 from Wirral Metro, Neve Billinger-Seo. Her teammate in lane 2 is Grace Gidman. Warrington Warriors in lane 3 is Caitlin Shingler. In lane number 4, representing Stockport Metro, Rebecca Pearson. Victoria Dawson, big shout out for her, got a tweet in from Southport in lane number 5. Charlotte Hume of Manchester Aquatics in 6. Copeland's Rebecca Wilson is in 7, and representing Aquabears in lane number 8 is Emma Blair. So this is your 14 years, 100 metre regional breaststroke final. Nothing much between all 8 swimmers. As I said, we did have a tweet for Victoria Dawson. Big shout out from your big sisters, Victoria, from Rachel and Laura. Go Vicky. So, but not just go Vicky, let's go all the swimmers here. Let's have an exciting race. Big shout-outs too coming through for Rebecca Pearson in lane 4 from Stockport Metro, but let's see how they're doing. And Rebecca's actually doesn't need a big shout-out because she's leading this race at the moment. Can she hold on? She's under extreme pressure though from Victoria Dawson of Southport and Caitlin Singler from Warrington in lane number 3. Keep an eye on Grace Gidman in 2 for Wirral. There seem to be 1, 2, 3, 4, but looking strong as well is Charlotte Hume of Manchester Aquatics. Less than 3 metres to go, and it looks it's in the bag here. Stockport Metro's Rebecca Pearson takes the win. Victoria Dawson second, with Caitlin Shingler coming in third. Let's wait for the official results to come up on the board. That looks like it could be a result. There's your champion. Congratulations goes out to Rebecca Pearson, Stockport Metro, 1:15.91. We're now moving on to the next final, which is the boys 11 and 12-year-old 200 metres IM. And we have, representing Southport, Fraser Cook in lane 1. Bolton Metro's Jake Reynolds is in 2. And Liverpool's Ellis Cleworth in lane number 3. Warrington Warriors swimmer Tyler Melbourne Smith is in lane number 4. And in 5, from Carlisle, Jack Smith. Stockport's Joshua Cruz is in lane number 6. And in 7, from Swim Trafford, Ashley Donaldson. Lane number 8 swimmer from Stockport Metro, Caden Wellsby. So this is the 200 metres individual medley here at the Aquatic Centre, the Northwest Regional Championships, Summer Championships that is. And we know it's summer because it's a glorious day outside this bank holiday weekend. Tyler Melbourne Smith from Warrington Warriors, though he's not interested in the sunshine outside, he's more interested in coming home and taking a championship medal. And it looks like he's leading off on that first element. He's done his 50 fly in 31.62, but closely followed by Ellis Cleworth from Liverpool and Joshua Cruz of Stockport in turned third. In the pool now, though, on the backstroke, we've got a great backstroker there who's pulled it through, and that in lane number 3 from Liverpool is Ellis Cleworth, because he's turned first. Great back to breast from both lanes 3 and 4 from Ellis and Tyler. Neck and neck, nothing between them. Now we're on the breaststroke. This is where it all counts. Check out lane 6, that's Joshua Cruz, and lane number 5, Jack Smith too. They're not out of contention yet. They're going stroke for stroke there in 3 and 4, Ellis and Tyler, Liverpool and Warrington. Slightly different technique, slightly different stroke rate, but the same product, because they are neck and neck as they come up to the turn. I'm not going to call it. Let's see what the timing board says as they touch. Oof, not a lot. Tyler gets the touch before Ellis, but that's nothing. We've just got 50 metres of free to go. Who's going to be the stronger out of these two? Ellis seems to be tiring off, and Jack and Joshua in 5 and 6 seem to be coming through here now, but it's Tyler Melbourne Smith of Warrington Warriors who's looking the strongest in the pool today in this 11 and 12-year-old 200 metre IM for boys here at the Northwest Regional Championships, here at the Aquatic Centre, the big back on Oxford Road. It's there, 2:31.06. There's your champion, Tyler Melbourne Smith. Jack Smith has come through to pinch silver from Ellis Cleworth of Liverpool. But a great swim from all three. We just need to make sure that's confirmed. It looks like it could be happy downstairs in the Tyler sweep, and there it is. Tyler Melbourne Smith is your 2016 Northwest 200 metre IM champion. Next event, next final, in fact, is the boys' 13-year-old 200 metres individual medley. And we have, in lane number 1, representing Swim Trafford, Sean Sy. He'll be there in a minute on the big screen. There he is, Sean Sy, Swim Trafford. Let's have another big cheer. Burnley Bobcat swimmer in lane number 2 is Benjamin Harvard-Strong. In lane number 3 for Bolton Metro, Gabriel Glynn. In 4 from Winsford, Jay Cushin. In lane number 5 from Cockermouth, Pierce Greening. His teammate in lane number 6 is Declan Burney. Stockport Metro swimmer in 7 is Jolan Bennett. Big cheer there. And from Bolton Metro, Isaac Brennand in lane number 8. So we're underway here on the 200-metre IM. These are the 13-year-old. Just remember, we are live streaming. There's a lot of people watching the live stream at the moment, and they love the headshots of the parents in the gallery because they are in view, especially when you stand up. So if you are standing, just be swift, or we'll have hundreds of people watching you. But let's get back to the swimming here, and it's Winsford's Jay Cushin has turned first in 31.42. Great turn first. He's about just under a second ahead of Gabriel Glynn from Bolton Metro in lane 3. Jolan Bennett's not out of it in lane number 7, as is Sean Sy from Swim Trafford, as they're doing the backstroke element. Great backstroke swim there, though, from Gabriel Glynn of Bolton Metro. Has put himself back in the lead, half a metre in front of Jay Cushin. Let's see how he does on this turn. Nice back to breast. Just breaking the surface, gained about an extra, he's gained about half a metre on Jay Cushin, but I think by the looks of it already, Jay Cushin is a breaststroker. Winsford Jay Cushin has now taken up the lead again, and unfortunately Gabriel Glynn is going backwards at the moment. Pierce Greening, also a breaststroker, is coming through to take second place. So there's your 1, 2, 3. You've got Jay Cushin, Pierce Greening and Gabriel Glynn on the breaststroke. This is your 1, 2, 3. I don't know if these will be caught. Benjamin Harvard-Strong of Burnley Bobcats is looking strong in lane 2. But there's not enough time to catch it up, I don't believe. We've got 50 metres, and it's just these two lads now, Jay Cushin and Pierce Greening. Winsford versus Cockermouth. Nothing between the two of them now. Jay Cushin may just have the lead, but look at Pierce Greening coming through now. Nothing between these two. This is a 200-metre IM final. Cockermouth's Pierce Greening from Winsford's Jay Cushin. And the stronger of the two for your 200-metre IM Northwest Regional County Championship. Congratulations goes to Cockermouth's Pierce Greening in lane number 5, 2:24.62. Jay Cushin holds on for silver. Gabriel Glynn takes the bronze. Let's just wait for those official results. There they are on the board. And there's the rankings. Congratulations to Pierce. You're our champion for this year in the 200 metres IM. Moving on to the next event is the boys 14 years 200 metres individual medley final. So here we go. In lane number 1, representing Liverpool, Thomas Silk. In lane number 2, Stockport's Joel Donald. In 3, Preston's Kaio Tanner. Lane number 4, representing Carlisle, Joel Sinclair. Bolton Metro's swimmer in 5 is Jack Morris. From Cockermouth, in lane 6, Luke Jackson. Lane number 7, Liverpool swimmer is Benjamin Loughlin. And in lane number 8, representing the City of Salford, Ben McAvoy. All right, this is the 200 metres IM. These are your mini titans. These are just 14 years old, the 200 metres individual medley here at the Manchester Aquatics Centre, home of the Northwest Regional Summer Championships 2016. Very tight now, 1, 2, 3. Joel Sinclair, Kai Otana and Jack Morris. Nothing in it, just a whisker between those three. Ben McLaughlin's not out to the pace, as is, nor is Thomas Silk from Liverpool. Let's see who's got the smoothest, quickest stroke. And they look actually in lane number 7. Watch out for Ben McLaughlin here from Liverpool. He's swimming really well there in lane 7, as is Luke Jackson from Cockermouth in lane number 6. But leading the lane at the moment, leading this heat, leading this final, Joel Sinclair of Carlisle. Nice, nice turn. Now let's see who's with the breaststroke. Lane 7's brought it all the way back there. Turning first was Joel Sinclair, followed by Jack Morris, Kai Otana, Luke Jackson, Thomas Silk and Benjamin McLaughlin. But Benjamin McLaughlin sort of just tailing off a little bit now. Quite a tight race, but he's still looking strong out there in lane number 4, Joel Sinclair from Carlisle. Nothing to call between second and third. We've got lane 1, Thomas Silk, Joel Donald in 2, Kai Otana 3, Jack Morris 5, Luke Jackson 6, and even Ben McLaughlin in 7. Any one of those 6 can take the silver and bronze. But he is looking strong now. He's got less than 50 metres to go, and that's Joel Sinclair. 5-metre lead over the rest of the field. He can sit up and take it easy, but he doesn't look like he's going to. Those legs are kicking like mad. But who's going to take the second? It looks like Jack Morris of Bolton Metro is coming through strong. Bronze is another matter. It could be lane 6 you're looking out for your bronze medal position. Luke Jackson, Joel Sinclair, 2:20 dead. Jack Morris the silver, and Luke Jackson looks as if he's got the bronze. Let's just wait for those official results to come through. There he is, and it'll be confirmed on the board that your 2016 200-metre individual champion, Northwest Regional Champion from Carlisle, will be Joel Sinclair. Now on to the final set of finals. It's the 200 metres freestyle for girls, and it's the 11 and 12-year-olds are up first. So from Winsford, in lane 1, we have Isabel Kay. Big worry, Liverpool's Lois Keys is in 2. She's here again in lane number 3, representing Salford. That's Olivia Heron. Stockport Metro's Amy West is in 4. Winsford's Charlotte Howman in 5. In lane number 6, Madeline Parkinson. She represents Stockport. Pioneer 79's Beth Hartwell is in 7. And in lane number 8, representing Manchester, Kirsten Dronsfield. Steele be pleased, Pioneer 79 coach Beth Hartwell made the best start there, I think, in lane number 7. But she's already been caught there. It looks like lane 3, that's Olivia Heron from Salford is already making inroads in, as is Amy West of Stockport Metro. Let's see who turns first. And it is Amy West of Stockport Metro turning first from Olivia Heron. Charlotte Howman in 5 turns third with Beth Hartwell. Like I say, a great start from the Pioneer 79 swimmer, turning in 4th place so far. Madeline Parkinson's not out of it from Stockport Metro in lane number 6. Coming up to the halfway stage of this 200 metres freestyle Northwest Regional Summer Championship final. Well, there's your 1, 2, 3, so that's going to be Olivia Heron and Amy West turning almost simultaneously from Charlotte Howman. There's your 1, 2, 3 at the moment, but it is Amy West in lane 4 for Stockport Metro, who turned first in 106.04, but nothing much between them. We've seen Olivia Heron come back before on these last 50s. Has she saved enough in the tank? Keep an eye out for Charlotte Howman of Winsford. Is she just hanging on, or is she got a bit of tactic up her sleeve? But she's not wearing a sleeve. It's still Amy West on the turn, but it's very, very close. 0.3 of a second. Olivia Heron now trying to call it back. It looks like it's neck and neck from the screen here. It's a whisker. I think we won't even call it a nose. It's a fingertip. Is it Salford? Is it Stockport Metro? Is it Olivia Heron? Is it Amy West? I think Amy might just cling on if she can get the stroke rate right and touch correctly. Oh, she does. 2:15.05. She takes the championship. Olivia Heron, the silver. Charlotte Howman holds on for the bronze. But great swim, great race there from Amy and Olivia there. Let's just wait for the official results. They look as if that is your results, and that is your champion. Amy West, Stockport Metro, 2:15.05, your 200-metre freestyle champion. Next event is the 13-year-old 200-metre freestyle. So we have, in lane number 1, for Stockport Metro, Lucy Ahern. Southport's Abby Wyatt is in lane number 2. In lane number 3, representing Wigan Best, is Mia Greenoff. Charlotte Wrens is in lane number 4 for Liverpool. Winsford's Abby Christopherson is in 5. In lane number 6 for Southport, Jessica Law. Her teammate in 7 is Amy Tebay. And let's give it up for Aquabear swimmer in lane number 8, Isabel Hartley. Nice controlled dive there from Charlotte Wrens in lane number 4 from City Liverpool. She's broken last and broken right in front, as it says on the timing sheet. She's the fastest swimmer in the pool here today. Expected to take away the championship, so the pressure's all on her, but there's no pressure at the moment. She turns first in 30.56, ahead of Mia Greenoff from Wigan Best, just 4/10 behind, with Abby Christopherson of Winsford in 3rd, Jessica Law following behind, Amy Tebay, a teammate from Southport, in turn 5th, and Isabel Hartley on this near side in turn 6th from Aquabears. She's not having her own way at the moment though. Charlotte Wrens in lane 4, City of Liverpool. Mia Greenoff is giving her a good run for a minute, as is Abby Christopherson of Winsford. She's about a metre or so ahead. Halfway stage, 1:04.46, great time there from Charlotte. Mia's turning 2nd for Wigan Best, with Abby in 3rd. Jessica Law's not out of it either, as is Amy Tebay, trying to hang on. But there's your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Abby Christopherson now making a challenge, trying to catch up and try and get at least that silver off Mia Greenoff at the position she's currently in. Coming to the turn now, 50 metres to go. She's led from start to finish so far, but there's nothing in it. Mia Greenoff turning 2nd. Abby Christopherson is in 3rd, Jessica Law 4th, but she's extended that lead now. It's all for Charlotte's to lose. City Liverpool now, a metre or so ahead. But who's going to take the silver? Is it Wigan Best or is it Winsford? Is it Mia Greenoff or Abby Christopherson? Can't tell from this angle here. Nothing between the two. They're both of them driving. Abby's kicking harder, but who's going to get that touch? It's that 100th of a second. But it's Charlotte Wrens from City Liverpool, from Wigan Best. 100th of a second slower. That looks like Abby Christopherson. That looks like your result. There it is. On the board, Charlotte Wrens, you're a champion for 2016 in the 200 metres free for 13-year-old girls. Now we're on to the 14-year-old girls. This is the final. This is the one. 200 metre freestyle for the girls here at the Manchester Aquatics. So we have in lane 1 representing Tilsley, Jodie Gittens. Stockport Metro's Ruby Jones is in 2. In 3, for Blackpool Aquatics, we have Alexandra Carr. City of Liverpool's Holly White is in 4. In 5, representing Southport, Abby Jones. Winsford's Alicia Blackshaw is in 6. From the Isle of Man, in lane number 7, Emma Hodgson. And in lane number 8, representing City of Manchester, Charlotte Hugh. Up early out of the water there in lane 5 with Southport's Abby Jones. She tends to do that, doesn't have a long underwater technique, but she's there or thereabouts already, vying for first place. But it looks like Holly White of Liverpool is just fractionally ahead, with Alexandra Carr maybe in 3rd place at the moment from Blackpool Aquatics. Let's see when we come to the turn. So it is Holly White from Abby Jones, Alexandra Carr, Emma Hodgson and Jodie Gittens on that far side for Tilsley. In lane number 1, not out of contention yet. Bit of a spearhead there in the pool. Going to form at the moment. Let's see if we can book that trend. Lane 6 looking strong though. That's Alicia Blackshaw of Winsford. She's trying to get back into contention. Halfway stage. This 200 metre freestyle here at the Northwest Regional Northwest Regional Championships. Holly White turned first in 1:03.83, but Abby Jones has pulled it back and he's almost neck and neck now, just dying off a little bit. Abby's now being put under pressure by Alicia Blackshaw in lane 6. Trying to look for that 3rd place, and that silver medal position is Alexandra Carr, just being squeezed into 4th place at the moment. A lot of work to do with this last 50. Still in front, City Liverpool's Holly White. Abby Jones turned 2nd, Alexandra Carr now 3rd, Alicia Blackshaw 4th, Emma Hodgson still in 5th. It's Holly White from Liverpool, though, looking in and taking a commanding lead. It looks like she's going to be your champion, and Abby Jones may be taking silver. The battle is for the bronze. Alicia Blackshaw's fighting back, but in lane number 6, Alexandra Carr in lane number 3, tried to hang on. They're under the flags. I think Winsford may have the bronze. It is. It's Holly White from Liverpool, Abby Jones from Southport, and Alicia Blackshaw from Winsford. Is your 1, 2, 3. Let's get confirmation. And there it is. That should be confirmed that the 2016 200 metre freestyle champion, Holly White, City Liverpool, 2 minutes 11.18. Congratulations to Holly, but congratulations to all the swimmers. Thank you to all you spectators. Thanks for watching on the streaming. Big thank you to the officials. I think it's time now for you to depart. We'll get some music for you to depart on. Have a bit of lunch and we'll see you all back this afternoon for a 1:30 warm-up. So thank you very much to everyone today. Those on the stream, thank you for watching. The stream will be going off now, but we'll be back on later on about 2:30 for the live stream. Hopefully to see you back there then. So thank you very much to those watching. Remember your tweets, bring them in. This afternoon's warm-up, 1:30, is the girls. We've got it by clubs, coaches, team managers. You'll have that information. I will read it out later. So I will see you all back for 1:30. Thank you very much.